this fantasy sure is the final one.
Not according to my streams! Good evening, everyone. Hope y'all doing well on this fine... What day is it? Thursday evening. Good to see all y'all. Asenia, thank you so much for resub for 40 months. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Oh my god. I have not streamed anything but Zenless Zone Zero for days now. And I've only played this game like 9 times. Whatever, we picked up Vincent last time. I think we're right outside of Rocky Town. Let's head into Rocky Town. What's that? That's a rocket. That's either a rocket ship or a big dildo. In which case I'm wondering, man, is that actually the planet's, like, dick? Anyway, so lost in time to you watching a lot of LOL tournaments. You like LOL? At 4 a.m. every day, I'm shocked you're actually Thursday today. Dude, I have lost track of all sense of time ever since I became nocturnal. I don't know what day it is anymore. Especially since my schedule's been so out of whack. As I hate maniacal. A rusty old rocket. Wonder why they made something so huge. That's what they said anyway. Good news, I did surpass you in this in the sense you finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Congratulations, you finished the first disc of Final Fantasy VII. Congratulations. Also, hey Sothis. Hope you're doing well. You've been suffering through it for 15 years now. You mostly watch the esports side now. Yeah, like, that's basically me with Overwatch, except I don't even watch Overwatch anymore. A rusty old rocket. Wonder why they made something so huge. All right, let's see. What's inside here? Anything valuable? Hello, sir. Do you have anything I can rob? I'm going to press X on all of... Oh, wait, this is this an inn? I think this is an inn. Man, why? You know, there's one thing I do like about Final Fantasy VII, but it's also a critique of Final Fantasy VII. I like how much detail they put into the various locations and stuff like that, but sometimes there's, like, no reason for these spaces to exist from a gameplay standpoint. It's mostly from a world point, because, like, if I go in here, there's absolutely nothing for you to actually grab in here. Like, what's the point of having all these different rooms? Anyway, feel free to lurk away, Lindea. Appreciate it. You will now finish Revelations before you finish Final Fantasy VII? Nah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. That being said, though, there's a ton of what looks like antique guns. Man, I always forget there's not actually any guns in this game, is there? What? Wait, what am I talking about? There are guns. Actually, okay, you know, chat, I need to ask you guys a question, and I want to know what you actually think about this. From a logistical standpoint, why do we have swords if we have guns? Because, like, we live in, like, if there's a fantasy world where swords are just as useful, if not more useful than guns, what's the point of using, like, what's the point of, like, either or? Because I feel like guns would just inherently be better than swords, right? Unless it's some magic nonsense where it's like, oh, you have the magic ability to perceive, like, your ability of, like, of seeing bullets flying in your direction and you can deflect those bullets with your sword. Bear's right there because sword block gun. I don't think that's how that works, but sure. And gun can stab monster. Sword's supposed to let you equip materia. Squall. Or, you know what? You're right, Kojin. Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. Who needs a gun or a sword when you can have a gun blade? You're right. You got me there. They're pre-rendered pictures that you're walking on, not 3D space. Oh, I know they're pre-rendered, like, pictures. Don't worry about that, Kojin. I'm just saying from a gameplay standpoint, they don't function any purpose aside from looking nice. Gunplays do be sick. When are you playing FFA? I will play it as soon as, like, enough time passes between 7. I bet the owner of the store was a real gun fanatic. I'm just saying, like, why, like, if you were in a fantasy world, would you rather spend the time mastering the blade, learning how to become a proper sword master, or do you just want to point a gun and shoot it? I'm just saying, like, learning how to use a gun probably would be easier than using a sword. And I'm not someone who supports guns in real life, if you know anything about me. A gun is a man's weapon. Nothing else will do. Anyway, what? You have a shotgun? I mean, we got plenty of cash to work with. I probably should buy one of these, shouldn't I? Or a spear. Okay, like being like a dragoon would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna deny that. Wait, hang on. Oh, right, the gold armlets, the ones that I was farming off of the boss. I probably should actually not buy any of those since I already have 9 of these. Yeah. Oh my gosh! You know, something I never realized before. They have just enough space for all 9 party members. That's really cool. It'd be really weird if one of them disappeared one day and then it just looks really empty with that one spot open, right? Anyway. Doesn't matter. Uncle Ben magic destroys us all. So this, you are so right!
Thank you!
Hello. I've been watching the VIDs of this series, but I'm finally able to catch one live.
Vector, thank you so much for resub for 83 months. I really appreciate it. Vincent and Yuffie are optionals. That is true. So theoretically, the max number of characters you can have would be 7. But it'd be really weird if that 7th person were to randomly disappear. Anyway, I'll buy a shotgun for Vincent. Growth normal, but has double pairs. I'll take that then. Okay, power wrist that increases strength by 10. I have one of these. Do I really want to buy more? Not really. I feel, okay, out of curiosity, like, chat, do you think the stat increasing accessories are any good, or do you think the ones that protect you from being damaged is better? I don't know. I feel like the ones that protect you from status ailments are more useful than the ones that actually increases your stats, but that's just me. I'll buy the earrings since I don't have any of these, so yeah, I'll just buy the earring and leave it at that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Actually, if I were to equip that, who do I want to equip that onto? Hang on. We have the Protect Vest, which increases vitality, increases... Vincent is a berserker character, isn't he? I forgot what... I heard that Vincent is actually a really bad character, but like... Oh, wait. Oh my god! Wait a second! Wait, hang on. Attack percent is... I forget, is attack percent like accuracy? I don't remember what attack percent does in this game. Status... Oh, stats over stat... Oh, you really think stats are better than status effects? Really? He's basically Gal from Final Fantasy VI. That's what I was told, yeah. Can you imagine if this game's like, well, actually, there's 15 party members. The entire world just has been incredibly... not spoiling it? I would lose my mind if I somehow dodged spoilers on Final Fantasy VII that long. But yeah, I'm trying to decide whether or not it's better to have attack percent or attack on Vincent here, because like, oh my god, that's a massive drop to attack percent. Is that worth it? I mean, the only difference, like, the materia slots are exactly the same, so there's literally no difference. It's not even like a different, it's not even a double growth, it's just a basic ass normal. So like, the only difference would be increasing my attack and lowering my attack percent. For only 6 power, nah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think it's worth it. All right, whatever. Moving on. I'm glad I've decided to end my streams with making sure all of my equipment and material are built up already, because otherwise I'd be so busy just menuing the entire time. Is it real or fake? Is it real or cake? I think it's a cake. Because as far as I'm concerned, if there's anytime someone's asking me something being real or not, never trust anybody. Always assume it's a fake. That's how you become paranoid like me. 255 means he'll hit every— Oh, it's an accuracy thing. Okay, good to know. Welcome to the Shanghai Inn. I'm in China? No, I'm not spending 100 gil here. Like, I think my stats are good right now, right? You know what? I take it back. I didn't see how little MP Kate Sith has. Catchy. Catmandu. I'm gonna say Catmandu. But yeah, Catmandu could really use a little more MP there, so I will actually spend 100 then. Unless there was like a place I could have gotten rest earlier, but I don't think there's any place of note in here I probably could have gotten rest from. I don't know. Who freaking knows? Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just going to bust into all your rooms and steal all of your commemorative candies. Or like, what's it? What's the word? It's not commemorative. It's a, like, you know when they put like chocolates on top of your pillows in hotels? I forgot what they're called. Commemorative? It's not commemorative. It's ka something. Commandeer? Complimentary gods! Can you guys tell I can forget all the words whenever I'm streaming? I'm in here. Sir! Get out of the toilet! There's only one toilet in this entire inn, which is awful. Why did I spend 100 gil just to not be able to use a toilet in my own room? Better ask the captain about this town. He's the one in charge of it. Captain? Who's the captain? The captain was a pilot when Shinra was still interested in their space program. He was going to be the world's first astronaut, but there was an accident. Ever since then, he's been wasting his life away here dreaming about going into outer space. Did you see a man in a black cape? A man in a black cape? No, never seen him. Alright, so there's no spottings of Sephiroth around here. Would you like to get something to drink? Let me hear your story. Did you meet the captain already? He's really the town's representative. You should really talk with him. Alright, hang on a second. Let me take a look at my guide really quick to make sure I'm not missing anything. Enter town. Okay, so I just need to head over here for now, according to the guide. Hello? Anyone inside this place? Oh, you're upset. You alright, buddy? Do you need me to get you your pills or something? Ugh, I'm so bored. Is there anything that can excite me? Tifa, Aerith, stay behind me. Well, don't mind me. Just let this man who you don't know barge into your house and rob you of everything you got. Jeez, it's boring. Isn't anything exciting going to happen here? You know, if this is the normal reaction these people have to someone busting into their house and trying to rob them, I'm going to imagine this place is probably like Detroit, where there's just crime around every corner. It's like Dragon Quest? I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never played a Dragon Quest game in my life. After all, the first RPG that was ever made was Final Fantasy, right? That rusted out rocket is all that remains of the Shinra space program. You busted in someone's crib and ravaged their belongings like a camel searching for that sweet nectar of water in the sandy oasis. I thought you were going to make a joke about the freaking Camel cigarettes. Let's see. Do I know any good jokes? Do you? It's my job to make people laugh all over the world. It's my job to make people laugh all... You know... I guess your life is a joke, so that works pretty well. Why am I being so mean? Ooh, power source. Hello. I'll take that. Hey, hey guys, do you know what'd be a really good idea? You know what'd be also really funny? What if I were to use all of my sources on Aerith? You know, all of these that boost up your strength, vitality, and mind source. I think that'd be a great idea. Like, Aerith is going to be with us for the entire game, so I think, like, giving her all of our stat boosts is a good idea. I swear, I forget if it was Detroit or somewhere else that someone's entire front steps to their house was stolen. That sounds like a New York thing. Not that I would know. His job was so funny, I forgot to laugh. Hey, DK. Rosea rocket, blah, 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 blah. Okay. This used to be a Shinra base where they launched rockets. You saw the leaning rocket, right? That's Shinra number 20. No one tell Star this. No one tell Star this. No one tell Star this. It never got off the ground, though. I can't believe how often 26 actually comes up in fiction. That's kind of wild. Welcome to the item shop. What you got for me? I only have 2 potions? I only have 1 high potion? I have 0 Phoenix Downs. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna buy 5 Phoenix Downs. I probably need a few ethers. Did you guys ever pronounce ethers as ethers? I always pronounce ether as ether, but every time I hear people pronounce it as ether, it kind of throws me off. I got 3 ethers. I'll buy 2. I don't want to buy too many ethers. I don't need tranquilizers. Barrier. Hello. Equips barrier magic. Ooh. I'll take 1. Exit. I don't know what exit magic does. Is it like an escape rope from Pokemon? It helps you exit out of dungeons, or is it more like a smoke screen that lets you to escape from battles? I think exit material is banish. Oh, is that banish? Interestingly, Rocket Town was not in Rebirth, but they say it'll be in the next game. Weird. That is so weird. Like, if I were to guess, this is where Sid is, isn't it? I know Sid is in, like, Rebirth, if I recall correctly. They said there will be only 1 town in the entire game that won't be in the remake trilogy. I wonder what town that is. And it's a town that's legit only a single screen. Oh, that's funny. I don't think you've seen the town yet, Fair. So exit level 1 is a free escape and remove is eject. Okay. Okay, so just confirm, when you say free escape, you mean escape from battle, right? Not escape from a dungeon. Is that correct? I mean, I'm gonna buy it no matter what. I just want to know. Do I need a tent? I have 2 tents. I don't need more tents. Basically, exit is garbage. I mean, considering how I just want to always be fighting everything, yeah, I can take your word for it. I'm just going to buy it because, you know, why not add it to the materia collection, you know? So, like, I'm never going to use it. Like, I don't usually like running from fights. I usually try to finish off the fight so I can take advantage of, like, getting all of the limits ready. But, you know, I just want to know what it does specifically. All Gramps does is gaze at that rocket all day long. My guide was telling me that I need to talk to an old dude, so I'll go try to find that old guy. You hate the Brave Blade from Final Fantasy V then? I'll play Final Fantasy V eventually. I just want to get through the later games first. Like, okay, is it weird to say, in my head, I kind of divide the Final Fantasy games from 1 to 5 and then 6 onward? I don't know, for some reason for me, in my, like, sometimes I go 1 to 6 and then 7 onward because 7 really changes everything. But, like, I don't know, in my head, I kind of go from 1 to 5 and then 6 to onward. I would say 6 and then 7 onward. No, I get that. It's just that 6 is so popular thanks to it being released in the West as Final Fantasy 3. 1, 4, and 6 really defined the old era. Yeah, I get that. Like, no, I can understand 1 through 6, 7 to 12, and then 13 onward. I get, well, I mean, 13 kind of leans more to the later style, so I kind of get what you mean by that. I don't know, for me, it's just like, hang on, I just picked up a weapon. What is it? Whose weapon is it? It is a drill arm. Oh, it's for Barret. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't equip it on Barret right now unless I change out the party, so I'll worry about that later. Anything around here? Hello? Oh my god. Is this like... This looks like a car. Or at least like a really fancy car from like the Jetsons or something. 13 is where they start to abandon the turn-based aspects. Yeah, that is true. Like I said, I'm weird in saying that 6 kind of falls into the 7 category, but I do understand why people... But I do get, like, why 7 makes more sense for the, that era onwards. And even the Steam version based on the 360 release and is as good as a port, sadly, yeah. Like, I want to play Final Fantasy, like, I will say this, my interest in Final Fantasy kind of dies with 13. So, like, once I get to, like, 13, I just don't think I'm going to want to play any of the later games. And that's not even including the MMOs. I'm not going to play for the MMOs for very obvious reasons on stream. Hello! There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Okay, that's weird hearing Cloud say this is cool, but it might be just because I'm so used to Nomura's depiction of Cloud being the brooding asshole that he is. Want me to keep watch? May I help you? No, we're just looking at it. If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket. I'm Shira? Shira? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shira. And what are your names? I'm Cloud. Vincent. I am... Never mind. Fortune-telling machine, kid! Man, I keep getting thrown off on the pronunciation for him. Catmandu here. So you're not with the Shinra? I thought you were bringing approval for the space program. President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. What about 12? I'll play 12. That's not an MMO, so I'm okay with that. Like I said, like, up to 13 is what I said. Up to 13, I would be interested. Do a Scottish accent for a cat? You'd think I could do a Scottish accent? Like, I would have to be like... I have to, like, think about, like, the Scotsman from Samurai Jack if I want to do a Scottish accent. Cloud is a dorky guy, that's a secret. I know Cloud is dorky, I've been playing it. It's just that growing up, I've only known Cloud from Kingdom Hearts. And you know how Cloud is in Kingdom Hearts. You play a little bit, but you never finish it. Love it, Gambit's fun to you, but that's you. Wait, they made Kenshi Irish in the remake? That's really funny. Anyway. Rufus? Oh, cool. So Rufus is going to be showing up soon. Is there going to be another boss battle with him? And doesn't seem like there's any items I can grab around here. Oh well, it's all good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, Tatterbrains. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Don't mind me, I am consulting a guide during all this. So, staring at a rocket. So if I talk to the old man again, he'll give me something, right? It just looms there. That's how the town got its name. Shinra number 26. Wanna look at the rocket with me? Sure, let's take a look. It's so big, it doesn't even capture the entire screen. I get so impressed every time I look at it. Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's a kind of hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. Yoshi-Yuki! I wish you'd take care of it and use it. All right, let's take a look. Actually, that'd be really rude. What if I just took the Yoshi-Yuki and went to the weapon store and sold it? That would be such... Like, it reminds me of, like... You know how in Octopath Traveler, you can rob or buy items off of people? And, like, there's, like, an old lady who's, like, says, oh, this item is precious to my husband who passed away a long time ago. I could never part with it. You can totally rob the old lady of her husband's old prized possession, and you can totally sell it. I was so upset by that when I played Octopath Traveler on stream. Yeah, exactly. Never rob her spear. It felt so... Exactly! I would have been so mad. I would have been so upset if I did that. Okay, oh, wow, a 16... Oh, ooh. Those materia slots, though. I'm gonna mute the audio so I don't get copyright claimed by Square Enix because they're weird as I think about this. Okay, let me think about this here. I would get a 16 attack increase. I would drop my attack percent by 8, which isn't bad. I think that's worth it. It's the materia slots. The real question is, do I want to drop the materia slots? I think the materia slots are more useful in the long run, so I'm going to say save the Yoshi-Yuki for... I'm gonna say no. I feel like the materia is more important than the actual stats at the moment. Yeah, I feel like this game is all about materia usage, so I feel like using a weapon with low materia slots is not worth it, even if the stats are overall better. Use when an ally is down. I don't know what that means too. Hello? Don't mind me, I'm just a random white kid looking for help. Hello? Hang on, looking at my guide again just to make sure I don't miss anything. Skip. Gold armlet, shotgun for Vincent, item store, berry exit, materia. This is the first time you purchase barrier materia. The big guard ability, 3 is more powerful than a single cast of materia. So it's blah 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 powers a drill arm, trees out the door, blah 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 blah. I just want to make sure I don't miss any important stuff as I do this. Okay, cool. So I think we're good for a while, so I can just wander around. Hello? Anyone around here? Oh, there's a door on the left over there. Hang on, let me see what's over there. I feel like the green arrow is probably where they want me to go, so let's head over to the red spot really quick. I'm not sure what they mean when an ally is down. I don't understand what they mean by that either, actually. Hang on. I'm kind of curious. Sword is used when an ally is down. What? I don't understand. Yeah, I agree, Spectre. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean it has Phoenix down? Does it mean, like, if I attack... Wait, hang on. If I attack someone who is dead, does that revive them? Is that what they mean? I legitimately have no idea. Oh, so it took me back to the town when I did that. Okay, so I do actually need to go up to the green arrow. All right, fair enough. Yo! Is there a party member up here I can farm? Hello? I presume the attack goes up if your party members are dead in battle. Oh, is that what they mean? I guess. You know what? Actually, hang on. Let me go look it up. The guide should actually tell me what it does. Okay. Yeah, according to the guide, it gets more powerful when one of your allies is KO'd. So you do actually get stronger.
Where's my wife? Late coming into stream.
Your
Tongue.
wife is currently stuck in my pocket, Sagami. Sorry, but she's now my pocket wife. Anyway, thanks for the 199 bits. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I was just like trying to figure out like whether or not the what's it called, the Yoshi Yuki is actually worth it. Like I said, I feel like it's not worth it entirely because the materia slots are way too low. Anyway, let's go inside. You don't know if you're not in there? Hi. Guys, there's an old dude in this rocket. Do you think I can convince him to join my party? Or do you think he's going to be too busy fixing up a computer in Hollow Bastion? Hi. What are you guys doing here? We heard the captain was here. Captain? I'm the captain. His name is... You know, it's unfortunate I decided to go with everyone's real names, because if I actually decide to give them dumb names, I probably would give Sid a dumb name like... I don't know. Dwayne. I'd probably name him Dwayne after the latest movie, the live-action disaster that is Moana. Probably just name some random NPC that you get to name, Everyone's real name, like Aerith's. Listen, I use her correct name in both languages. Aerith's. There you go. You know, with a lisp. Aerith's. Aerith's. The name's Sid. Everyone calls me Captain, though. What do you want? Tell me about this rocket. Wow, not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know, Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days, it was a weapons manufacturer. So you're telling me that the CEO got attacked and kidnapped by terrorists, and then he came back thanks to the power of an Iron Man suit? And then he was like, no more weapons. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. And finally, we get to the day of the launch. Everything was going well. But because of that dumbass Shira, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future was space exploration and got my damn hopes up. Damn that, you know, this is actually reflecting of real life because, man, no one cares about exploring space anymore, and that kind of bums me out. Don't talk to me about SpaceX. Do not talk to me about that. Sid is introduced in a different way in the remake. Yeah, I was a little surprised about that when you mentioned him in Eichel. Then it was all over once they found out Mako energy was profitable. They don't even so much as look at space exploration. Money, moolah, dinero. My dream was just a financial number for them. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day, it tilts a little bit more. At this rate, I don't know which will be first, this thing falling over or me getting out of here. Do you think the Leaning Tower of Pisa will actually fall over one day? I actually have no idea if it'll actually lean too far one day. For one thing, it's a little after Gongaga and he gets you to Nibelheim. Really? That's kind of interesting. So try now for the role of Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game. He's also a lot more chill. I did hear he swears a lot less. My last hope is to talk to the president. My last hope is talk to the president. My last hope is talk to the president. I wanted more dialogue! Rude! Fine. It's whatever. Alright, well, let's head out of here. I don't know where we're supposed to head off to next, but hey, hopefully Sid will be all like, you know what? I found a new passion in life. I'm going to become your Dragoon and stab everything by jumping on them. You know, one thing I always really liked about the Organization 13 in in Kingdom Hearts, I love the fact that all of them seem to be based off of a job class from Final Fantasy. That's really cute. Now, where the hell do I go next? I have no idea. Do I just leave? Something tells me I'm not supposed to just leave. Hello? Did anyone see a rich white boy who was able to inherit a company from his dad, so he's a Nepo baby? Hello? I'm looking for a Nepo baby. Actually, technically, do we even want to talk to Rufus right now? I feel like Rufus would get in our way of finding Sephiroth right now, wouldn't he? He also lets you get to Cosmo Canyon? Okay, that actually saves a lot of time, frankly. How Marluxia and the Reapers didn't exist as job class until 14 Shadowbringers said otherwise. And then they added Reapers in Kingdom Hearts 3. Alright, I'm going to look at the guides to see where we need to go. We need to go talk to him. Make your way back to the Tiny Bronco. Okay. Hello? Excuse me, Cloud? Can you stop busting into our house like that? It's very rude. Did the captain say anything? You know, it's your fault for not, like, locking your front door. That's on you. Nope. Oh? Cuss word! Shira, what are you, blind? We got guests! Get some tea! Swear words! Are these two married? I'm sorry. Jeez, Sid. What the hell, dude? That's rude. Sid's an old man. But he treats her like they're married. AK, get in the kitchen. Really, don't mind us. Shut up! Sit down in those chairs and drink your goddamn tea. Ah, damn, I'm pissed. Is he drunk? Old man in RPG, aka he's in his 30s. Shira, I'll be in the backyard tuning up Tiny. Is this supposed to be a... I can see what people mean by taking things out of context. Anyway, and make sure to serve them some tea, alright? Sir, you should treat your wife with a little more respect, thank you. Vincent is not happy about this. He's like, you need to treat a lady properly. You know, I know a little bit about Vincent just from pop culture osmosis, and I feel like he would actually think that. Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this. Shira, don't sound like an abuse victim, please. Is he always like this all the time? Biting your head off like that? I could never stand it. No, it's because of my stupid mistake. You really sound like an abuse victim, jeez! I was the one who destroyed his dream. What happened? Hey, get your ass in gear. You work like a snail. You're still abusive even before all of this happened. I am not sympathetic. Even the moon get tired waiting around for your ass. I'm sorry. Oh? Don't take so much time checking the blank oxygen tank. Sure, being careful's good, but no matter how many times you check the oxygen tank, it won't matter. That thing won't break even if hell froze over. But... No buts! You're not stupid, so be more efficient. I'm sorry. You know, there's a reason why a lot of people don't take crap from their bosses anymore. Because they realize this is emotionally abusive. Even if you're being well-meaning about it. Like, that was actually a plot point from the latest revival of Scrubs. Has anyone ever watched Scrubs? So, like, the main character's, like, mentor figure, Dr. Cox, used to be extremely emotionally abusive, but it was charming because he was, like, a guy who was very funny and also gave, like, important life lessons. But in the revival, they kind of pointed out that his way of teaching doesn't work anymore because, like, a lot of people are very emotionally sensitive about stuff. So, like, the main character, JD, had to, like, basically take over with his more emotionally, like, their teaching. Captain, our dreams are finally coming true. We're so proud to be part of the launch of Shinra number 26. We're so excited that our face is perpetually stuck in O-face. Captain, preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Yeah, leave it all to me. I'll be back in a few. All right, Captain. Fly our dreams into outer space. Thanks, guys. We're praying for your safety. Instrument panel, all clear. Shinra number 26, ready for launch. Engine pressure rising. Shinra number 26, 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown. Finally. What happened? Sid, we have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket. What? Who is the little bleep? I don't know. Activating the intercom in the engine section. Oh. Hey, goddammit, who the hell's still in there? It's Shira, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch. You know what? I take it back. Girl's actually stupid as hell. What do you mean? You're still in the engine room when everything was perfectly fine, and then you just like, oh man, it's okay. Just let me die from the heat of the rocket flames. It's all good. Shira, what are you still doing in there? I was still concerned. The results of the oxygen tank test weren't satisfactory. You stupid little bleep. It's going to get so hot in there, there ain't going to be bleep left when we blast off. You're going to be burnt to a crisp. You're going to die, you know that, don't ya? I don't mind. Woman! You know what? I take back what I said. Girl actually is colossally stupid. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Oh my god. Almost done! You're gonna die! We must start the countdown! We won't make it if we don't! Starting engine. Hey, wait a minute! Shira's still in here! What are you gonna do, Sid? If we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until the next launch. Wait, hang on! I just realized something! They can't delay a launch? How does that work? Like, they can't, like, wait, like, a few, like, 30 minutes or so in order to just, like, get someone out and then get ready to go again? I would assume that, like, it's just, like, a few, like, timer delays, isn't it? I'm not a rocket scientist, but I feel like this is a little ridiculous in terms of scheduling. God damn it! Sherry, you want to make me a murderer? Captain? Shira? Tank number 7 check is complete. Once I clear tank number 8, it's all clear. Come on, Shira, hurry up. You're gonna die. Does it gotta do a trajectory of rockets? Maybe. I guess it probably has to do with, like, weather patterns or something like that, maybe. Or maybe like position of the Earth relative to the sun? 30 seconds until ignition, beginning countdown. Sid, forget about her, we won't make it in time. What am I supposed to do? "15 seconds until ignition, internal temperature rising." Oh man, the moon, outer space, my dreams. I want to meet the moon from the amazing digital circus. Ignite engine. Shit. And off we go. Hack. Oof. Oh my god, that's actually such a nice transition. I actually really like that transition a lot. That's actually really, that's actually one of the best transitions in the game for me. That was awesome. What a save failure that was, though. Yeah, like, there could have been an explosion there. Like, you know, you guys remember the Challenger launch? That could have been awful. He pushed the emergency engine shutdown switch, aborting the mission to save my life. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was canceled. It's my fault his dream was destroyed. That's why it's all right. I don't care what the captain says. I'll live my life for him. So you're married. Me too. How it goes from old black and white TV launch transition to a town as it now. That is so nice. I love that a lot, actually. Shira, you still haven't served him tea! I'm sorry. You know, I like how in the Machina Bridge that Team 4-Star did for this, they actually just made Sid and Shira have like a BDSM relationship, if I recall correctly. And like, everyone's like, dude, why are you treating her like garbage? And it's like, no, I'm into it. Hurry up and sit down, or ain't my hospitality good enough for you? Oh, actually, no, I think they reversed it. It's that, like, Sid is the bottom and Shira is the top. Yeah, I think that's how that worked. Anyway. They're late. Where is Rufus? Oh, hi. Hey, long time no see. So, Sid, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program gonna start up again? Hey, I don't know. The president's outside. Why don't you ask him? Swears! Good for nothing, fat swearing! I'm gonna keep swearing for the rest of the game! Swears! Don't say fat! Hey, tea! Can I have some too? With lots of sugar and honey and... Oh yeah, don't forget... Ew. Lard. I am amazed that Palmer has not noticed that we are right here. Is President Rufus going to announce that he's going to restart the space program? Hey, have we met before? Hey, is the tea ready? With plenty of sugar and honey, and oh yeah, don't forget the lard too. Wow, how the hell has Palmer not recognized us? I feel like if I saw Cloud, I would distinctly recognize him. What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then what'd you come here for? I want to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth. But seems like we've been going in the wrong direction. But now, we think we know where he's headed. But we have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. Wait! Are you telling me that of all the airships in the entirety of this world, the only plane that they can take is Sid's? What about the ship that they had that was like over in the, oh, what's it called again? I forgot the name of the city, the town where it was like a military base. Oh, I forgot that place. But yeah, why not like take one of the ships over there? Junon, yeah, Junon. Why not go to Junon for a ship? Imagine not recognizing the hottest girl in Sector 7. Uh-huh. Are we talking about Tifa or are we talking about Cloud here, Tsugami? Swear words! First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me. And now you want to take the sky away from me too? Oh my. You seem to forget it was because of Shinra Inc. that you were able to fly in the first place. What?
Excuse me. This way.
The bridge called her Thunderhead.
You want to use the tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him?
Gotcha, so you want me to assassinate Palmer. I will do that right now. Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program.
Sir, I need that plane.
We'll be taking the tiny Bronco. I've seen you somewhere before. I know! The Shinra building! When the president was killed! Security!
Alright, well.
Why is Palmer just jiggling around? He's just jiggling around like a dumbass! Oh my god, that's really funny. Well, you know what? I haven't seen Odin yet. Let's throw out Odin just because it'd be funny. I don't know. I guess I can cast haste on one of us. I guess we can't cast haste right now entirely because, like, we get to watch Odin come into play. Come in! Bring Sepnir and slash him down. I think it's Slepnir, right? That's Odin's spear name, right? Or is it Gungnir? Actually, it's Gungnir, isn't it? I always get my Norse mythology weapons mixed up. Anyway, get stabbed with a... Get stabbed. All right, let's go for everyone here. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Does Palmer have any items I can steal? All right, we burned Odin. Now let's use Tide just because it'd be funny. You have nothing to steal. Fantastic. Screw it, why not inflict slow on them? Oh my god, I forgot that's what Titan looks like. Just a big muscled head. Oh my gosh. And just like, do a flip. Oops, we accidentally destroyed little Bronco. Never mind that. You know what, let's use an E skill here. Yeah, let's cast Big Guard on everybody. Ooh, we got a limit break. Okay, that's cool. Slepnir's a horse, Gungnir's a spear. Yeah, I always get them mixed up. Because, like, there's a lot of weapons in video games where they are named after stuff. You know what, let's have Vincent go for an attack, screw it. Wait, when did I summon Mog? I don't remember doing this. Meteor Rain! Oh, so I just realized I cast slow on him and he's completely frozen now. That's pretty great. Go, Ramu! Ah! Dude almost died like that one buff Nazi from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh god, now I really want to watch, like, Raiders of the Lost Ark again. I love Indiana Jones, guys. Did you know I actually based my outfit off of Indy? And a coat. I have no idea what that does, but I'll look into that later. Now, if you don't mind, we're going to be stealing this plane for ourselves. Nope! No! It's taking off! Forget it! Get in!
CGI cutscene time! Let's go! Sid is gonna be so mad at us when we come back. He's gonna shove his spear right up Cloud's eye. Get isekai Palmer. At least you get to see him whacked by a truck. True. Off we go! Oh god. The character's freaking glitched on the screen for a moment there. You bastards! Give me back my plane! Oops. You know, flying on a plane as it's being shot is fine. The tail's been hit! Emergency landing! This is gonna be a big splash! Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them! Whee! And then we crashed in the ocean, we get lost at sea, and then we have to vote on who's going to be eaten first. Everyone looks at Yuffie and agree that Yuffie will be the one who'll be eaten first. And she's all like, wait, why do you want to eat me? Shouldn't be eating the Mog first? He's a robot. Okay, but what about the dog? The dog actually knows how to cast magic. And everyone starts pulling out dinner knives and forks around as they surround Yuffie. Robots give plenty of iron. True. Now that you mention it, which parts of your look in particular are based off indie? Specifically the pants and boots, honestly. The jacket is, like, based off of, like, trench cloak coat wearing stuff, but the scarf, believe it or not, is actually inspired by the whip. Don't ask why. She won't fly anymore. Can't we use it as a boat? Swear words! Do whatever you want! Sid, what will you do now? I don't know. My history with the Shinra, and I've given up on that town. How about your wife, Shira? Wife? Don't make me laugh! Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. I don't know. I think she's cute, even if she is a dumbass. We like our bimbos around here. What are you guys going to do? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus of the Shinra someday, too. I don't know about any of that, but... What the hell? Sign me up! How about it, everyone? I don't mind. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls? Yeah, anyone stupid enough to go up against Shinra nowadays has gotta be a numbskull. I like it. So, where are we headed? Rufus was going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients. Really? Where is the Temple of the Ancients? I don't know, that numbskull kid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction, so maybe it's off this way. Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me. Why does that name sound familiar to me? How to fly the tiny Bronco. Press OK to get on. Press cancel to get off. I'm going to assume that's X and circle. Tiny Bronco can cross shallow waters and rivers. Players can get on and off of it on the beach. I cannot get off right now. Okay, cool. Whoa, hey, wait a second. How do I pull up? I can't pull up the menu. Mother trucker. All right, well, I guess the question is, where the heck do we go from here? So it just says, fuck it, we ball. Yes. All right, let me mute the audio really quick just so I can get a good idea of where we headed to next. Okay, so what's the edit code? I'll look into that in a little bit. Yeah, I've now access to the Tiny Bronco, which is a plane that essentially functions like a boat. Yay! Having access to this craft will enable you to travel several new areas around the map. Start considering which party members will be mainstaying your party. Says now join your party permanently. For more information, I'm not going to worry about that. It's not very specific. The game is not very specific about where you should be going at this point.
The suggestion is you should head to the Temple of Ancients, which you don't know how to find. Yep. However, if you do travel to the temple, I can't cross the deep blue, but many things are open now. Yeah. If you've traveled to the temple, you'll find that you will require the keystone to gain entry. So the next section is telling you how to get the keystone. It's not necessary to actually complete. You can hit into so I could do side quests right now. Is basically what the guide is telling me to do right now. It says I can go to the gold saucer right now if I really want to. Or, okay, so according to this, you can find the keystone in the Battle Square area of Gold Saucer. The only way to discover its location within the game is to travel to a small house located on the right side of the Western continent. So I can just travel to the small house on the Western continent. The quickest way to get there is to float the tiny Bronco through the river that splits the Western continent in half. You don't have to visit the house to proceed the story, though, so you can skip this entirely if you'd like to move forward the story. You know what? No, we'll head over there really quick, actually. You can go back to Fort Condor. We are not going back to Fort Condor! There is no reason to go back to Fort Condor. Anyway, so they said to go to the... they want me to go over to, like, an area that splits the island in half? And there's something on the Western continent? So there should be, like, a house around here somewhere? Oh my god, this image is not going to tell me where the hell we need to go. If anybody knows where this house is, by all means, tell me where it is, because I'm going to be wandering for a while trying to figure out where it is. I'm going to assume it's on the far, far west. So, like, if I go... So if I just, like, go around the outside, or... It's a bit of a walk from the beach on the Western continent. I don't... So I can't go into the ocean. Don't mind me, I'm just going to be wandering around a little bit until I actually find the house. Would be nice if I can actually control the camera. I swear to God, the camera is going to be the bane of my life. Ugh. If there's one thing that I really wish the overworld was better about, I wish it was better at telling me where the hell I need to go. Oh boy. If I did not have a guide right now, I'd be even more pissed, frankly. Is that the house? No, that shouldn't be it. I don't think that's it, right? No, this is Rocket Town! Well, while I'm here. Yo, Barrett, I got a new weapon for you. Maybe. Drill arm. Well, I mean, it's a doubler. Sure, why not? Okay, and we also had, like, a new accessory, I think? Yeah, the edit coat. Does it have a special effect, or is it just, like, a nice, like, armor that you can wear? Let me take a look. I don't think there's a special effect for it. I wish there was a way to speed through it. Nope, no special effect for it. All right, in that case, I didn't mean to back out that far. Cloud! How do you feel about this? Holy moly! That's 7 materia slots! Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Let's equip it. Okay, how do I want to arrange this? Well, unfortunately, none of these double, but ugh. I can't do the all anymore for these, unfortunately. Ugh, that freaking stinks. All right, how do I want to do this? Vincent is fine, I think, at the moment. Yeah, dude got 7 slots. I guess... Ugh. I guess we just leave it as is, isn't it? Yeah, I guess we'll just leave it as is for now. Let's throw in some more stuff on here just so we can get, like, more stuff leveled up. How about, I don't know. Is there anything I want to, like, level up here? Death blow? No. Fire? Nah, it's fine. Gravity? We kind of want to level up gravity, don't we? Another all wouldn't be bad either. That all wouldn't be bad either. You know what? This all is not serving any purpose right now on Yuffie, so we'll grab that, and we'll also level up the restore? Do we want to level up restore? No, that restore is coming along fine as it is. Let's put on gravity. Well, I guess we can probably do gravity. Or transform. Sure, why not? Let's throw transform on there to level up too. There we go. How's playthrough going? I'm completely lost. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going right now. Also, let me check my limits, how they're coming along. Okay, so Cloud needs to use Meteor Rain some more. Vincent needs to use Galion Beast, and I need to kill more things with Ketchi. I'll keep that in mind. Get in the plane. Checking your limits? I thought you were... Shh. Don't question it. But yeah, I have no idea where this town is supposed to be, or house is supposed to be. I'm gonna assume it's somewhere around here? Maybe somewhere over here? It stands for a number still. Ah, yeah, I didn't properly punctuate my name. You're welcome. Is it this one over here? No, there's no house over here. No, it's not here. Is it over here? No. We're definitely moving away from the Western continent at this rate. Unless it's supposed to be somewhere around here. Now, I think we're heading too far to the north. Nope, I think we just hit the Eastern continent. Hang on, let's go back to the Western continent. Am I getting my East and West mixed up? I might actually. Okay, if I move the camera like this, at least it's more clear where I'm going as far as I can tell. Yeah, okay, so if I want to go into the Western continent, hang on, let me read this. The quickest way to get there is to float the tiny Bronco through the river that splits the Western continent in half. You don't have to visit the house to proceed to sort. Okay, so there's a river apparently somewhere that splits the Western continent in half somewhere? I don't see any river. Unless the river is somewhere, somewhere towards the middle area? Oh, wait, is it over here? No, that's not it. I think... Oh, wait, is this the river? This might be the river. No, that's not it. Wait, is this the river? No, that's not. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Give it a moment. This might be the river. This is not the river. There's a side quest on the Western continent and the main story is somewhere else. I need more direction rather than telling me where the side quests are, guys. Is this the river? Kojin, we also have a channel point reward if you want to help with that. Oh, is that it? Is that the house? No, I don't think that's a house. I think that's a different location entirely, actually. Yeah, I think this is, what's it called? Nibelheim. Wrong place. Yeah, I have a channel point for raid messages now to help me figure it if you want to give me messages on that. Also, the car is completely worthless now, I just realized. Is this the river? I'm gonna assume this is the river. We cannot cross up the waterfall, so we'll try going here. Camera. Is that the house? I think we found the house! There we go! It took us forever, but we figured it out. Thanks, Gojin. Hello! Hi! Oh, another customer. You sure picked out a way out place, but if it's the keystone you're looking for, you're too late. Don't have it. Keystone? What, you didn't come here for that? The keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You're not gonna believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. The Temple of the Ancients? Don't take it so seriously, it's just a legend! And that's how we found out about the keystone. Where can I find it? Where is the keystone? Sold it already. Yeah, well, to tell the truth, I didn't really want to sell it, but the guy who had a way about him that made you feel like it might not be a good idea not to sell it to him. Who did you sell it to? The manager of the Gold Saucer, I think his name was Dio, said he was going to put it in his museum. Then he took off out of here. Imagine those gets put into a database spreadsheet of some sort stored somewhere. Yeah, it's saved in my channel redemption place. Where is the temple? Come on, it's only a legend. But if it were true, that sure would be something, huh? Now that you mention it, I heard of something called ultimate destruction magic. It's supposed to be hidden somewhere in the Temple of the Ancients. Ultimate destruction magic? Come on, I said don't take it seriously. Let's change the subject. All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get the materials. You want to rest? Woo, free rest! I'll take that, thank you. You thought it was going to be Sephiroth, but it was me, Dio! I did legitimately thought it was going to be Sephiroth. I'm sure the ultimate destruction magic is nothing to worry about. I wonder if it has anything to do with the giant meteor that's on top of the freaking box art. Hey, don't just come barging in here. Well, doesn't seem like there's anything else of note. Wow, I can talk to him from the bottom of the stairs? That's crazy. All right, well, I did it. I found the house. Now what? Okay, once you do that, the man inside the house will tell you he no longer has an item called the keystone, blah, 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 Dio has it. So from here, according to a guide, Gold Saucer or optional side quests! Yay! We already found out that Cloud can use Meteor Rain. That's probably what the box art is referencing. Ah, yeah, totally. That has nothing to do with the Smash. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Probably has nothing to do with the giant meteor that shows up in the stage in Smash Ultimate when Sephiroth came out, right? You know, the giant ball of death that's coming out of the sky and then a bunch of green energy surrounds it? Nah, it has nothing to do with that. Anyway, the next destination is to head to the Gold Saucer. By the way, yes, I muted the game. I don't want to get... I usually do that so I can do a quick read so I don't have to be constantly talking. Okay, so next destination is to head to the Gold Saucer. You can only access the Gold Saucer by taking the tram from North Corral. There's no other way to enter the saucer through the impassable desert area that surrounds it. Note that before heading to North Corral and Gold Saucer, you have the option to complete both the Wu Tai side quests and the Wu Tai Pagoda side quests. So, chat, should I head to Wu Tai? Would Smash Brothers ever spoil anything? I'm sure it's just rule for rule of cool. Oh, yeah! I totally have never been spoiled on anything. Isn't that right? Number 7 from Kid Xenoblade 1? I'm gonna assume, yes, we should do that now, right, chat? You can also complete the Turtles Paradise side quest site now as well, assuming you found all 5 of the flyers outside of Wutai. Number 7, Xenoblade 1. Yep. You usually do it around this time? Yeah, I'll do it. Use the links down below. I think we want to do the Turtles Paradise thing right now, don't we? I think we already found the one at the bottom right of Sector 5. I did that. I did that. I did that. I also did that. I also did that. And... oh, wait, the last one we have to go to Yuffie's place in order to do it first, so... okay, in that case, yeah. I guess from here... I will go... chat! Okay, here's my I definitely do Wutai as well as any other side quest you want right now. Okay, here's my question. He gave me 2 links. One link says traveling to Wutai, and one says traveling at Wutai Pagoda. I assume I go to the first one, right? Yeah, I assume that's the first one. Sorry, this guide has multiple parts to it. Wutai is also not... Wutai's not in Rebirth? That's wild. Alright, so the visit to Wutai... Pagoda unlocks after doing Wutai normal. Okay, so, here's the thing. I'm kind of getting spoiled on this right now because it's mentioning Yuffie is going to steal all my materia. But how do I trigger Yuffie to steal all my materia? In fact, many players have been known to just give up at this point and restart the game. That's really funny. For those intentionally traveling to Wutai to collect items there, blah, 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 blah. How do you get your stolen materia? Okay, so... so, yeah, I guess the question is, how the hell do I force Yuffie to steal my materia? Just go to Wutai's on the island far west of the map? Oh. So, out of curiosity, because I'm kind of wondering, could I have done Wutai way earlier than this if I just let Yuffie rob me? Is that how that works? Also, just go to Wutai. It's on the island to the far west on the map. Okay. Island far west of the map. Got it. This is when you can first go to Wutai. So from what I am reading, people would get robbed by Yuffie, and then they would just restart the game because they were that upset about being robbed. That is actually kind of hilarious. No, you need the tiny Bronco to reach Wutai. So basically, Yuffie would rob you, disappear for half the game, and then you finally are able to get your materia back after she stole all of it. That is the worst thing that could happen. Why would you not? Not quite. So what exactly happens then if that went down? You'll see. All right. I just think it's so funny that if Yuffie actually did just rob you, and then you just went, did I turn off the random encounters? No, random encounters are turned on. That's weird. Anyway, I just think it's really funny if that, like, you have to go through half the game until you get to Sid before you can actually get back your materia from Yuffie. That is hilarious. Is going to try and fight a boat. I mean, you never know. Maybe there's a bunch of seagulls crashing into the top of the screen. Okay, so that's not it. Koji, you said the far west, right? So it's like on the pointed island around here, right? All right, let me try and find it. I think I'm heading in the right direction anyway. If you let her rob you when you first encounter her, she steals Gil and runs away and you have to find her again in battle. Okay. Yes to this island. Got it. Is that it? No, that's not it. Hang on. I think I'm heading in the wrong direction. Yeah, I'm definitely heading in the wrong direction. Sorry, like, it's hard to actually figure out the controls here. But looks like we're on the right island, I think. So we need to go left here as far as I can tell. Do I need to travel on land? I might have to travel on land in order to get there. Because I don't see any way for me to get up there. I do have to travel on land? Okay, I guess we'll get off here then. Before I do that, though, let me consult my guide really quick. Okay, like, okay, so let's see now. So, oh my god, I have to go all the way to the top? So we go over here, and we have to travel all the way to the top. Oh my god, that's annoying. All right, fine, fair enough. Let's go then. Is this the right direction? Hopefully. It's quite a hike. I can believe it. Oh, what the hell are these things? Bizarre bug. Okay, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me see. I'm gonna check the enemy materia really quick just to make sure the enemy skill materia stuff is here. Okay, so let's see here. Bizarre bug. No, there's nothing here for that. What about the other enemy over here? Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds! And there's nothing from Thunderbirds. Okay, so we don't need to worry about any materia. If I recall correctly, all I need Cloud to do right now is just to rob these guys, and I need to kill as many of these dudes as quickly as possible. You know, screw it. Let's just summon Odin here. It's burning so much MP for this, but I don't really care. I mostly need Ketchi to kill as many enemies as I can right now. Well, actually, I can probably speed this up a little bit. Yeah, let's speed up the battle a little bit. Yay! We did it! Woo! All leveled up! Nice! I'll take the X potion. Which one leveled up there? Hang on, let me check. Wow, level 3 now. Nice. So we can use that multiple times now. Very nice. Okay, let's see here. If we want to get to the top of the mountain, we need to cross not that path. Okay. Oh wait, we just go through here. Okay, there we go. Hello? Wait! What happened, Alus Hassan? Did something happen? I know this area pretty well. It gets pretty tough past here. Better get ready. Further down, I don't see any sign of danger. There's something unnatural in the way Yuffie's acting. No, it's really tough. There they are, catch them. What the? That's Shinra's? Hey, that's not them. These are the other guys from before. So what does this mean? You will explain later. I don't know. I had nothing to do with this one. What do you mean, this one? You had something else in mind? No, What should we do? Get them! Grab them and ask questions later! Did Luffy just lead us into an ambush, or was she actually serious about this? Well, whatever. Wait! Wait! Guys! Where are my items and materia? Oh my god! Livid, why'd you not equip materia? Sagami, I swear to god. Oh my god! They put Cloud and Vincent to sleep! I am so mad right now! Oh my god! I swear to God, I better be able to get a limit break soon and just, like, destroy these assholes. Vincent, wake up, you dork! Oh my God, I never realized how hard this actually was without any materia. Who the heck has a freaking, like, sleep grenade? Good dodge. At least we have, like, good items. Raid message mugged by a child. God damn it, Sagami. Yuffie! I swear to God. I thought something was wrong, so that's it. My materia's been stolen. Did she literally go into all our weapons and take all our materia? Oh my God, I'm so mad. Did she also take the materia from the characters not in the party? Now, where's Yuffie? Inexcusable. Seems as though all that she was after was our materia. Yuffie, after everything that happened, why would you rob us? You saw all that happen. You saw all the trauma that we've been through. Why would you rob us after all this time? I thought we were friends. Yeah, so the materia stealing is scripted to be right here, not when you first encounter her. Oh. I thought we were friends. You saw how much we've been through? We can't just let her get away. She ran to the north. It'd be a shame if you just got equipment that could be use a bunch of material. I hate you. We must go after her and retrieve our materia. Did she actually take everyone's materia? She took literally everyone's material. Oh my God, I swear to God, we're going to have words with her. Yuffie! Oh my God. I hope I don't run into any enemies here. I don't have the means to actually take these guys down very quick. Is it up here? Yuffie, you bitch! Have people restart the game because of this? God forbid a girl take a few trinkets. I spent thousands of dollars on them. Oh my God. Is Luffy losing major points in the Final Fantasy VII party member tier list? Listen, I will forgive flaws if we can get some fleshing out on character development and backstory. That being said, though, let me double check the guide to make sure there's anything I should know about before we head over. Since you no longer have any materia equipped, you should take this time to equip your party members with their strongest weapon. You know what? That probably is a good idea. I guess we'll equip the Yoshiyuki for now. The fire ring is fine. Might as well give you your shotgun. And that's pretty much all we're good for at the moment. Silver microphone? Actually, no, put on the green microphone. And yeah, okay, just rock these for a bit. Okay, I assume we're supposed to go north. Hopefully we're heading in the right direction anyway. Oh God, we literally got surrounded. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. This is like the worst possible timing this could happen. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God, that's so much damage! Oh, please, just die. Just die. Roll high and explode. 900 damage is not bad. Could be better, though. Oh, this is actually the worst possible situation we can be in right now. I hate this so much. I am so glad I bought those Phoenix Downs earlier. Oh my God. Okay, Vincent, you can do a limit break at least. That's good. Okay, Cloud, you know what? Just use your items to heal. You know, I don't want to use this. So, actually, I never actually seen your... You missed! What do you mean you missed? You're a freaking monster! What do you mean you missed? Bro! Vincent, what are you doing? Punch him in the face! Thank you! Thank you for 69ing a bug! Oh my god, Cloud is going to die at this rate. Oh my god, Vincent, that was terrible. At least we got a level up and a potion and Phoenix down from that. He just goes mad Oonga Boonga. Yeah, I noticed. Alright, well, I can't heal them using magic, so I guess we're going to have to use... Mother trucker, I can only use potions. Fine. Alright, just keep heading north, I guess, and hopefully we find a town here soon. I'm not mad. You're mad. This is not a dead end. You're a dead end! Oh my god. Guys, am I gonna die at this rate? I might actually die at this rate. Okay, at least we get to surround the enemies this time around, so that's actually kind of nice. Oh my god, I have no means of healing myself right now. That is such a huge problem. Okay, that's fine. I'm legitimately debating how I want to rank Yuffie on the tier list, because normally I rate my tier list based off of how usable they are. And considering I have barely even used Yuffie, I think I'm going to have words about this when I actually decide to grade them later. Then again, I'm probably not even going to be using Yuffie for the final battle against Sephiroth. Like, obviously, Cloud is going to be there. Cloud has to be there. The question is, who's going to be there with him? So, Galayan Beast has two moves. Berserk Dance and Temper Flare. Last stream was kind of hoping you get to use Vincent against the Materia Keeper boss for a very specific reason. Because you're mean? Why? Cloud? Ah, goddammit, Cloud's dead! Ah, it's fine. Letting Cloud die is not the worst thing in the world. He's over-leveled compared to everyone else anyway. I would like to stop missing my attacks, though. That would be fantastic. Oh my god, bro. Can you just, like... speed it up! There we go. Because Flare Beast is fire damage, which heals Materia Keeper. Oh. Oh. Materia Keeper absorbs fire damage. You can imagine young me and many others struggling when an uncontrollable Vincent keeps healing the boss. You know, to be fair, I probably could have done that. I just didn't put Vincent into the party. Okay, can I cross over this? I cannot cross over this. You know what? Just leave Cloud dead underground. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about him, guys. He'll be fine. Thank God for speeding up the timer, though. Ooh, got a level up on, Ketchi. That's good. Actually, now that I think about it, hang on. Let me try and remember. Oh, wait! Ketchi got level 2 slots! Hell yeah! Alright, I don't know what that does, but I'll gladly set that. Woohoo! Okay, chat, I want to confirm something. Does Vincent have a level 2, not level 2, a second level 1? Or is he like, Ketchi where I have to make sure he just kills everything? I just want to know for sure. More Gamba. Yep.
Yet me never considered just punching the party member unconscious either. To be fair, I wouldn't think of it either. Vincent does not have a second level 1. Vincent only has a level 1 per level. So basically, I just need him to kill things. Got it. Does that apply to Ketchy as well? I assume Ketchy only has a level... only has 1 level 2 as well. Is that correct? Or does he actually have a second one? I don't know. Yeah. What? What? You have all of Ketchy's limits? Ketchy only has 2 limits? What? Why does he only have 2 limits? Okay, now I'm gonna keep Ketchy around just because I'm kind of curious. What's so special about his level 2? Okay, so like, I want to get everybody's limits at the end of the day. I'm keeping Vincent because he needs to get his level 2. What's Barry coming along? Barry needs to get his grenade bomb. We'll worry about that later. Tifa, how's her limits coming along? She needs to do her water kick a little bit more. We'll worry about that later. Vincent needs, not Vincent, Red needs to kill some more. I'll worry about that later. I didn't mean to save. Aerith, how's her limits coming along? She needs to use Breath of the Earth a little bit more. And Sid, well, you're not even in the party. Boost jump. You know what, maybe I should actually put in Sid into the party. Actually, do I have any equipment I can give Sid? Nope, not really. Wait, you come with a gold armlet? Oh, I'm so mad right now. I farmed that extra gold armlet for literally no reason. Why did I do this? Well, that's good to know. Well, in that case, I guess we should farm up Vincent and Sid for now then. Since Ketchy does literally nothing for us right now. Yeah, Sid, you just frontline for us for a bit, I guess. Let's give you poison protection. There you go, buddy. Wait. How do I get to the village? Am I crazy? Wait, hang on. Do I have to go... Wait, do I go through here? Well, at least the poison protection will keep us safe for a while. Rip Cloud, don't worry, he'll be okay. Thank God for the X potions, though. Okay, actually, hang on. Let me make sure I'm going in the right direction because I feel like I'm a little lost right now. Travel northward to exit the Little Wilderness area. I think I'm going in the right direction, right? I think we're going in the right direction. I'm not crazy. He defecated through a sunroof, this chicanery. What the hell are we talking about, Maniacal? Okay, so I think we go this way? No, that's not the right way. What? Hang on. Where am I going? Oh my god, freaking Thunderbirds. Oh no! Oh no, hang on. Slow it down, Vincent. And Vincent is dead. I am so mad. Sid, murder these guys. Do it. Jump on their faces. Leap in the air. Boosh. Oh no. Where's my X potion? Chat, you know what the worst thing is? I'm back at the house.
Anyway, at least you're not too far behind. Yeah. Check it out. I'm at the house. Shut up. I'm glad that I saved, because if I didn't save, I would be so much more mad right now. I have no idea what my chat even's talking about anymore. Hi. I had Phoenix Downs. I know I had Phoenix Downs. I had the speed boosted, so I didn't have enough time to do it because I gave the enemies so much more extra turns because I couldn't react in time in order to actually drop a Phoenix down. Ugh. You have the option to delay Wu Tai. I'm not going to delay Wu Tai. I kind of want to do it right now, to be perfectly honest. I'm okay with doing Wu Tai now. I just need to be a little more careful. Because I'll be real, I was playing very, how do I put it? Aggressive? I think that probably is the best way to put it. I was playing very aggressive. I say save when you hit the shore. That probably is the smart idea. I agree. Are you active or weight setting? That makes a big difference. I think I'm on active. I think that's how I have it set right now. Hang on, let me speed this up a little bit. There we go. I think we get off here, right? Yes. You know, if the game will actually let me drop myself off, jump me off. There we go. Save. There we go. And let's head over. Yes, 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 yes. I know. Skip, 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 skip. Actually, you know what? I probably should have changed out my weapons. It doesn't really matter. I just need to tap, and then they'll go down sooner than later. I think we need to go under bridge 2 or 3. Oh, I have to go under a bridge. I thought we had to travel over bridges. And there we go. I think that got us the level. Yep, there we go. We got Ketchy done. Okay, so let's get Vincent in here. There we go. Not Vincent. God! Sid! Get Sid in here. Party! Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yuffie did what?
Thank you for the Slowpoke party. Yep. I can't believe Yuffie robbed us yet again. Okay, so you said we had to go under a bridge, right? So that means we have to go this way? No, it's not here. Now this is actually where we were going. But we can't go over here, and that's a dead end. As far as I can tell, anyway. That's not right. Where the heck do they want me to go? Hang on. Where am I supposed to go here? I know I need to go north, I just don't know how to get up north. Well, while I'm here, I just remembered what I needed to do here. Attach that. Give you the shotgun, and you only have a spear. That's fine. I need to go under the bridge? Do I need to get back into plane for that? I don't think we need to go back onto the plane for that. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Since we're in a decent health range, I think we can, like, play this at high speed. Take the Phoenix Downs, thank you very much. Okay, if I need to go through the bridge, does that mean I have to go down beneath here? You know, it's very generous of them to give us a whole bunch of free potions around here, considering how we have, like, no material to play around with. I forget, X potions are mega potions in this game, right? Pretty sure that's actually the case. Wait, why is the X potion so far down here? Why did they organize it like this? Why would they put the potions all the way down there? You like to arrange by type? Okay, there we go. That's a little bit more reasonable. Putting all the... Yeah, I think that's a little more reasonable to work with. Go ahead and lurk. Tune in early for a night. No worries, Sir Dog. Have a good night. Alright. Man, I only have this many potions left. That's not great. Okay, I'm going to assume you cannot walk this... Where the frick did they want me to go? Am I supposed to get back in the plane? I assume we have to get back in the plane. At first, I gotta do... I can't even go into the plane. Okay, good to know. Freaking back attacks. We're forever landlocked? Great. Fantastic. Okay, so I understand where we need to go. The problem is I don't know how to actually get there because, like, there's a lot of... I didn't know the bridge can shake like that. That's weird. Because there's a lot of dead ends, and I'm not entirely seeing where we're supposed to get... Oh my god, Yuffie! Why does your hometown be so annoying to get to? Man, I can't even rob items off of these guys because apparently you can only rob things from dudes who... Rob things from dudes if you have the magic ability to rob people. Go figure. Bolt plume. That is completely worthless to me. Oh my god, we have so much HP now that we don't even heal all that much more anymore from high potions. That's concerning. Okay, so you can't go over here. So you go through this bridge over here. And there's no way to progress onward from there. At least I tried progressing onward from there. I believe once you cross the two bridges, take a left, there's a slope that takes you below the bridge. Oh, thank god, X potions. Oh my god, I was so worried for a moment there. Okay, so you said go down the slope? Oh wait, take a left. So if I go down here... And I go this way! Okay, there we go. We figured it out. Thank you, Kojin. Oh my god. That was so annoying to navigate around. I don't know why I had so much trouble figuring out where to go. Alright, let's speed this one up a little bit. There's not a whole lot. I already wasted enough time as it is. I think we can just, like, beat these guys up and move on. Briefing Downs. Great, I'm so glad I wasted my money on those. Okay, we figured it out. I would love for some potions. That'd be fantastic. Actually, I just realized something. You know, it'd be really nice right about now. A poison. It would be nice to have a poison ring right about now. Yeah, there you go. A star pendant for you. Now then, where were we? Okay, I think we're heading in the right direction. Where are we headed? We are heading north. Okay, we finally found it. Took us forever, but we did it. We arrived in Japan land. Hey! Yuffie! Get back here with my materia! You're lucky I'm very easily distracted! Hi, sir. Do you know a girl named Yuffie? Do you used to have to spank her butt as a kid? Because I'm feeling like I need to do that right now. Well, well, long time no see. Where have you been up to? Let's see, what was your name? No, Gramps, this isn't anyone you know. This is just some stranger who barged into our house. Hi. Oh, so if I just talk to the girl, that Gramps will actually acknowledge that. All right, don't mind me. I'm just here to rob you for all your valuables. You have nothing of value to steal. Cool. Like I said, you find this area confusing? I wouldn't say it's confusing. It's more I'm really bad at just like not organizing, at visual direction. That probably is the best way to put it. You know, we probably should put these guys in front now that I think about it. Life is just like a river. It flows from the large ocean of life and eventually returns back to it. Wutai is a historical place. There are some very unusual things here you should see. So Yuffie steals from you. It's a crime. You steal from them. It's fine. Listen, I'm stealing from people to save the world. Yuffie is stealing things because she's a bitch. Guys, I found the crazy cat lady house. Hello? Crazy cat lady? Do you have any valuable kitty weapons I could use? Maybe something I could give to, like, Red 13? That'd be cool. I almost said Ketchy. I was like, Ketchy could probably use one, too. Freaking mad kitty house. Alright, yes, pet all the kitties. Hello? Anyone over here? This is my house! No one gets in! Wow, somebody finally figured out how to lock their front door! Wouldn't be upset if Yuffie was designed like a Senran Kagura girl. Shh! You can't expose my secrets like this, Sagami. Hi! Sorry, but we're entirely sold out now. What's this here? No, that's nothing. A sample! Yeah, that's it, a sample. Sorry, but why don't you come back later? Wow! You don't want to sell anything to me because I'm a white boy? I see how it is. Sorry, listen, no, nothing, never mind. Typical Japan. Being isolationist as per usual.
Exposes you for liking pretty women with big O no Limi 1 milk.
Shh. I can't believe you're calling me out like this, Sagami. Chat, can you do me a favor? If I ever get to a place where I should save, can you let me know? Because, like, I'm worried I might come across something I miss out on, for example. I don't want to miss out on any perfectly good items, or maybe I'll randomly die or whatever. All right, I know. On the side of the mountain right there in your face is the Chow. I hear you can climb to the top, but since it's dangerous, I'd be mighty careful if I were you. A girl's materia? No, there hasn't been anyone climbing the Chow for some time now. You know, whenever I beat Final Fantasy VII, I wonder if I should do a movie night for Advent Children. Would anybody want to watch that with me? up? Turtle Paradise publicity flyers. Notice. Turtle Paradise is now having a publicity campaign. Flyers will be posted all over the world. Make sure you look for our flyers that say Turtle's Paradise. There's 6 in all. If you find them all, make sure to let the owner of the Turtle's Paradise know. You may win a prize. All you have to do is read them. Please don't take them down or rip them up. Owner, the Turtle Paradise. I'm biased and been forever since you watched Advent Children. The problem is, I wonder if I can even find the right version of Advent Children I want to watch. Hey, did you hear? There used to be a water god here in Wutai. They say the water god was a huge snake. I have one in my pants. Now we live in a world filled with Mako. Not many people would believe in something like that now, but some in the world and here in Wutai still believe. Believe in the scales of the water god and in materia that has its power in it. So the water god is got a bunch of like materia in it or something like that. Wait, Elena? Oh my god, it's Wait, I totally walked past him. I didn't realize Reno, Rude, and Elena were here. I completely walked past them. I've shown you your Mongder and FEH, right? I think so. Sander Sonia. Uh-huh. You? How'd you get here? Never mind that. I guess it's fate that brought us together. Get ready to die. Elena, you talk too much. What? What are we doing way out here in the middle of nowhere? We're taking a vacation and resting up from our work. Now our vacation is ruined. But... Even the booze tastes bad now. Sorry. Wow. You know, I guess these guys would just be the guys who would just, like, want to relax and not actually have to do work if they don't have to, so fair enough. Drink, Rude. How long have we been a team? Been a Turk's been hard at times, but all in all, I'm glad I did it. After all, I gotta meet a bunch of wingnuts like you. And I don't care if I have to shoot a bunch of innocent peoples in the face, as long as I have good buddies to shoot those innocent people in the face with. I still haven't played Rebirth yet. Hope Lena is fun in it. But I have no idea what Rebirth is like. I mostly know Remake from watching a playthrough of it. You're lucky, all right. Now get out of my sight. The next time we meet, I won't be so nice. She's adorable, and she has blonde hair, so she's already high on my list. Probably higher than Yuffie. Anyway. You know, at least Elena's just doing her job. Yuffie robbed us because she's a bitch. To the Turks. To Reno. Cheers. Why do I kind of love these guys? Hey, welcome. You on a trip? Well, just relax and make yourself at home. Nowadays, Wutai is just able to get by thanks to the tourists. You don't know what if Yuffie has a reason. If her reason is anything else but, oh, my mom is dying, I don't want to hear it. Whoa! Hello? MP absorb materia? Yuffie! No! Bitch! Girl! I was just... What? She couldn't leave us with one materia. She couldn't give us one single MP. Not one. Anyway, regular Rude is just like me. He really likes Tifa. Uh-huh. Are you bald? Huh? What? You did? You did? Ma'am? You got a lot of different stuff here. Take what you want. High potions are completely worthless to me now. I have 12 Phoenix Downs, which is okay. I have plenty of ethers. Fire Veil, use Fire 3 on all opponents. Oh my god, that's a crazy item. Chocobo Feather. Ooh, a little expensive, I'll take it. Ugh, I don't really want to buy these though. I might need them, though. Whatever, I have plenty of, like, disposable items as it is. I might as well use them. Yuffie freaking stole our MP absorb. I'm so mad, y'all. Lord Godo's in this house. He used to be quite strong, but now all he does is sleep. That's just how she is. Sometimes she'll just bust into people's houses. Other times she hides in the shadows, just like a little kid. I guess the question is, do I go left or do we go up? You'd be glad later you didn't get to keep MP absorb right now? Really? I don't know if I believe you on that, but I'll take your word for it. Do I go left or right? Let me look at the guide. Travel across the 2 bridges and enter the house on the right side of the screen. Okay. What color material do you think it is? Purple? Oh, wow, there's like a Mount Rushmore setup over here. Hello? Anyone around here? I guess we'll go. Wait, I just realized that guy's dabbing! Dab, 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 dab! Anyway. Mother trucker. Man, there wasn't even an inn for me to rest in first. You travel, go a little bit faster, please. Oh my god, these guys heal. I don't know what blue numbers mean, but that's annoying. Got a level up for Vincent, Remedy, and X Potion. Ooh, I'll take those. I think remedies are like, oh, abnormal status. I have no idea what that means. I hope I'm going in the right direction. I'm not entirely sure if I am or not. Doesn't seem to be anything you know, I feel like we're kind of like walking all over a national monument. Are we sure that people of Wutai aren't mad about us walking all over their statue? I think I would be mad if I saw someone climbing over Mount Rushmore without permission. It's like a full heal. Oh, okay, got it. That makes sense. Can I just say I feel like Vincent is probably my least favorite party member so far in terms of functionality. Fire Veil, hello, I'll take one of those. Yeah, like in terms of functionality, I think my least favorite might be Vincent so far. Just because like his limit break is kind of lame. There's still nothing here. I feel like I'm not supposed to come up here yet. Maybe I'm supposed to go somewhere else. Ooh, hello, but we got a chest here. Oh, this place is on fire. Ooh, Dragoon Lance, never mind. I am happy I came in here now. Yeah, look at... Is that my first weapon with 8 materia slots? I think this is my first weapon with 8 materia slots. Hello. If you recall correctly, he is one of the better materia users. Oh wait, that's fair. Whoa, too hot. Can't go through here. This flame will fry us in an instant. Look, all the materia you can put in that. I know! I definitely want to make good use of that later. You know, as soon as I can grab something that isn't stolen by freaking Yuffie! Shame you can't use those slots right now, but at least the stat bumps are nice. Oh, the stat bumps are very nice. I'm not complaining about that. I gotta play this a little slow. Vincent's got... I keep on saying Vincent. I don't know why. Oh my god!
Did Sid just do 1,000 damage using his new weapon? Holy cow! I didn't realize his physical attack got that much stronger. Holy cow, Sid, you're crazy. Even if you are a domestic abuser. Then Sid, yes. To be fair, he crit. Oh, I can't even tell if I crit or not. Well, at least this place is giving you a bunch of free X potions. Can't really complain about that. Do I want to use one right now? I'll save until we get into, like, the yellow. And there's nothing of value here, so I mostly just came up here for the Dragoon Spear. Fair enough, I guess. They gave you the good items to make up for the lack of materia. That's pretty good. Vin Sid? I think that's exactly why I keep on accidentally calling Sid Vincent. Because of the last part of his name. Like, that's actually a lesson I learned growing up when it came to writing. Like, when it comes to naming characters, you want to make sure there's not too many, like, homonym names where you just, like, accidentally have too many phonetically sounding names, because otherwise people will actually get confused with the naming scheme for characters. Okay, there's gotta be, like... Oh my god, literally right as I'm about to exit out of here. Oh my god! Whoever told me that you can turn around by running away, thank you for that, by the way. I can't believe there's no inn for us to rest in. Do I have to, like... Actually, can I use a tent right now? I don't think you can use a tent. I think you can only use a tent in the overworld, right? You're welcome. No, I'm pretty sure someone else told me that. I think it was, yeah, Phantom Skull. Phantom Skull was the one who told me about that. Yep, totally. Now me with many characters with names starting with Al or R. Sagami, there's a reason why I keep getting your characters confused. Of the overworld, or I think save points. Fair enough. Oh, great, I have Fury. Actually, wait! Fury's actually good right now because we don't have magic. I take it back, Fury's actually really good. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save, and then I'm going to heal up my characters, I think. Fury is good for building limit too. True, yep. Alright, so I think I'm just going to use these X potions to heal up first. Alright, we should be good for now. Alright, heading to the left. Fury is less accuracy, but builds limit faster. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Hello? I'm in a blind rage. I wish to inflict much harm to many people. The dog is angry at me. That 5-storied pagoda over there is called the Pagoda of the 5 Mighty Gods. The 5 gods are power, speed, magic, war, and Omni. Omni has the best of the others. For generations, we in Wutai have worshipped the Chao, the water god. Legend has it that the village has been protected by the Chao, the water god, and the 5 mighty gods. But in the last battle, we didn't fare so well. I guess our beliefs were only based on legend. Hello? Can I enter your house? Hello? Can I enter here? Nice room. Oh, hello! Secret room, secret room, secret room! Stealing that. Man, I wonder who uses the magic shuriken, everybody. Can't be me. Want to rest? Might as well. Dang it, I wasted those X potions! Wait, does that cure my fury? I think that cures fury too, right? It cured my fury. It's fine. Whatever. Moving on. Bond said I like to think of him as these days as a character as his worst, and we're defending how he treats Shira with someone who gets better. I hope he gets better at the... Okay. I actually want to ask you guys for your opinion on something. Here's the thing. Recently, there was an announcement with Persona 4. For those familiar with Persona 4, there's some problematic behavior from Yosuke, the best friend character in Persona 4, who kind of treats other characters with a lot of homophobia and stuff like that. They recently said that they were actually going to be changing Yosuke's behavior in regards to his problematic elements for modern day audience, like more modern sensibilities. Most people I saw were okay with that, but I saw people disagreeing with that because they think that is sanitizing a character's flaws. Because it's like, if you make a character have no flaws, they're not interesting as characters. But like, it's like how in the Netflix Avatar series, they got rid of Sokka's sexism. But the whole point of Sokka's sexism in the original show was to demonstrate that he is wrong and that he needed to be better and overcome his issues and be a better person. However, I don't think I agree with that take in regards to Yosuke specifically, because Yosuke never got over his homophobia. And he also, his homophobia was treated as a joke. In regards of, haha, he's right because he is afraid of gay people. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that was I don't think the handling of that was very good in the original anyway. I don't mind a character being problematic if it's not a good light. If it's not a good light, but it can differ from person to person. Yeah, exactly. They got rid of that arc first. Yeah, in the Netflix live-action Avatar series, they said, oh, Sokka used to be problematic, so we got rid of his, like, sexist behavior so that he can be more well-behaved. And everyone's like, that was the whole point of his character arc. And then he got a girlfriend that could kick his ass. Exactly! That's what I'm saying! Them getting rid of problematic elements is a problem for Sokka because that was the whole point of his character arc. But I'm saying that for Yosuke specifically in Persona 4, he never got over his homophobia. It was still homophobia jokes. I feel like with Yosuke could have kept that flaw but could add something to address that. Yeah, that's basically how I feel about it. Googa! What do you want? Don't have anything much, but you should be able to rest yourself here. Googa! Make yourself at home. What is wrong with you, sir? If Atlas were brave, they would use Yosuke's homophobia as the basis of a character arc. Content be damned, he fucking loves Narukami. I mean, if they were to make him more interesting from it, cool. I'm just saying the original depiction of Yosuke wasn't very interesting. Because all they did was just make him an asshole. And frankly, I don't like Yosuke because of his homophobia. Also, this place is decadent as hell. Why is everything so shiny? Like, freaking... Oh, what's his name? The crab guy from Moana is in here right now. This reminds me of how Ruby's Weiss has an interesting flaw that kind of gets glossed over. No, it's not even... It's even worse than that, Tsugami. You know what's even worse? They portrayed the freaking marginalized people as the bad guys. I fucking will never forgive Ruby for that. That is some wild freaking takes to decide, yeah, the people who are oppressed should be the bad guys.
Anyway, checking guide, grab the magic shuriken. We can also find another treasure in this area. Apparently there's another treasure in this area? Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Apparently there's a weapon for, apparently there's a weapon for Red 13 around here somewhere? I'm not seeing it. Internalized homophobia is a hell of a drug. Here's the thing, though. They didn't make it interesting. They just played it as, oh, Yosuke, you and your charming homophobia. And that is not funny to me. They didn't treat it as a flaw to overcome. They just treat him as a freaking asshole. And I don't mean like an asshole, like a jokester asshole is what I mean. Anyway. Where the hell is this other... They said there's another treasure chest in this area, but I'm not seeing it. Am I crazy? Yeah, they say there's a treasure chest containing a Red 13 weapon. Oh, is it over here? There it is! Found the secret door. There it is! Do you really not see the secret door? Listen, I'm not very observant. Let's be fair here. It also doesn't help I'm kind of distracted also trying to give commentary. Anyway, off to the next pagoda. Sometimes passive perception takes a hit. True. Perception check fail. Thank you, chat. There's a way to write a character that's irredeemably homophobic but not a problematic character. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to get at here. I'm saying that you can write a problematic character but also make good use of that in the story. I don't think Persona 4 did a good job in that regard. Hi.
Freeze! You aren't from Wutai, are you? Yes? Hey, I can't stand liars! Leave this tower at once!
Now watch as he completely forgot what just happened.
Freeze! You aren't from Wutai, are you?
Sir, I was just in here literally 3 seconds ago. Yes.
Hey, I can't stand liars! Leave this place at once!
Hey guys, do you think he'll remember?
Freeze! You aren't from Wutai, are you?
No, I'm totally from Wutai.
Hey, I can't stand liars. Leave this tower at once.
I'm not a liar. I'm from Wutai. Can't you tell? I just dyed my hair, you know, blonde. Like I'm a Gyaru. Yeah, let's go with that.
Only those from Wutai may enter the tower. I'll have to ask you to leave.
Well, heck. I can't even do anything around here. This is your last mention on Ruby for tonight, but they also skirted the Uncle Crow's alcoholism way faster than I would like. Okay, apparently I was supposed to talk to the guy who was like passed out on the bed. Oopsie. Gyaru involves more than just being blonde. You are correct about that. Like, hi, I'm like Cloud. You can call me Thunderhead if you want.
Guga, what do you want? Don't have anything much, but you should be able to rest yourselves here. Guga, make yourselves at home. Yuffie, nope, never heard of her. Gugo. You again? I said it once and I'll say it again. I don't know her. Listen, I said I don't know her. There isn't anyone named Yuffie here in Wutai. Never seen you around here before. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of Shinra soldiers around here. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I don't care about who you are.
Sir, you just asked me a question. That's on you.
But if you're in trouble with Shinra, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I don't want the Shinra hanging around here looking over my shoulder.
What's with you, coward? Oh, hi, Yuffie.
Yuffie?
You scared of the Shinra? Then why don't you just bow down and obey them like all the other towns? Those guys are the ones who are really fighting the Shinra, which is why I robbed them! Wait.
Shut up! What would you know about this?
You got beat once, so what? That's it? What happened to the mighty Wu Tai I used to know?
No kid like you's gonna talk to me like that.
Yuffie might be dumb. She might be dumb. You did talk to him? Yeah, but I need to talk to him more times.
You keep acting like that. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
That's my style. And it's my business, not yours. Don't try and dictate what I should do.
Style? Dictate? Why all those fancy words? You're a rotten daughter!
You're a sad excuse for a father. Oh, hey, so Yuffie's dad. Cool. So, sounds like Yuffie's dad was an alcoholic who sounds like a guy who turned to alcoholism after, like, Wu Tai got destroyed, got, like, beaten in a fight from Shinra or something like that. Style is too fancy for him. True. He hates two-syllable words. Sir? Sir? Sir?
Take your things and get out of here now. For the good of Wu Tai, we cannot stand up to Shinra.
Okay, so I kind of want to talk about this because this was something sitting on the back of my mind. Because, like, I watch a lot of analysis videos about Final Fantasy VII growing up. Is the idea about Wu Tai is that Wu Tai has become, like, a tourist land for people from like other lands like Shinra, because they got beaten down and now they don't even really have much of a culture of themselves anymore because they basically become like a tourist Disneyland for other people, and Yuffie hates that or something. I'm gonna assume that's probably the case. Hello? More or less. They lost the war hard. Jeez. I didn't even realize there was a war. Like, I think there were, like, I knew that there was, like, soldiers and stuff like that, but I don't remember them mentioning a war before. They won their right to not have a Mako reactor, but they lost the war that destroyed their country. Oof.
Take your things and get out here now. For the good of Wu Tai, we cannot stand up to Shinra.
So he's just emotionally broken down from the war. You can see some of it firsthand in Crisis Core. I can believe it. All right. I'm gonna assume we have to go to the second pagoda over here now. Hello? Got any secret doorways for me to go through? Can I go up?
You aren't from Wu Tai, are you? No.
All right, fine. If you're not supposed to go there, where are you supposed to go? I always took it that the geography of the area, no greening around most of it, is a holdover from the war. It's interesting because, like, I get what you mean by that, but, like, Wu Tai itself is very beautiful in my personal opinion. Like, a lot of waterways, a lot of, like, lily pads and stuff like that is very distinctly ancient Japanese. Well, not ancient, but you know what I mean. Apparently, the guide is telling me, go to the Turtle's Paradise bar. All right, sure, why not? Hello? Anyone here? Did you hear? There used to be a water god, blah, 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 blah. Huge snake. That's what they said. Because they had to distinguish it from Midgard that sucks life out of everything. Mm-hmm. I can't talk to the bartender around here. Am I missing something here? What do you want me to do here? Speak to the Turk sitting at a table before continuing, which I already did. We already grabbed that. Okay, so apparently they want me to go to an old man's house, which I believe was back on the right over here. Oh no, more weirdos! Okay, Sam Eagle. No, these aren't like the ones from a while ago, but these ones look weird too. Well, long time no see. What have you been up to? Let's see, what was your name? No, Gramps, this isn't anyone you know. This is just some random stranger who barged into our house. What are we gonna do, Gramps? Some strange-looking girl came in here a minute ago and I... Uh-huh. Yuffie, are you hiding behind this blinder? Hi. Can I have my materia back? Girl! I want my materia back! Give it over! Where'd she run off to? Are you hiding inside the cat house? Are you upstairs? Don't make me find you behind the cats! I swear to God, if you're wearing kitty ears in order to disguise yourself as a cat, that won't work. The only way that'll distract me is if Tifa or Aerith were wearing them. And I cannot climb up there. Okay, cool. Where is she headed off to? Her next hiding spot is on the left side of Wutai next to the Turtle Site Paradise. All right. Yuffie! Give me back my materia! I am sick of mashing the A button! Block off her pathway. Get out of here! Get out! Get out! Can't get away, Yuffie. Okay, I know. I was wrong. You win. I'll give you back your materia. Good. You're out of the party. The only way you can get back in the party is... You know, I'm not going to finish that thought. So her reports were right. He is here on vacation. We finally found him. Get the Turks here for backup. What a drag. What was that? We're off duty now and can't save your butts. We know you're off duty, but if you knew, then don't bother us. Looking at you is making me sober. But you all have orders from headquarters to look for him too. Are bonks in order? Maybe. All right, fine. We'll get him without any help from the Turks. Just you see. And don't think that headquarters isn't going to hear about this.
I knew it.
Thank you for the bonks. Reno, do you think that was really such a good idea? I mean, is that the way a professional, a Turk, would act? Elena, don't misunderstand. Those who sacrifice themselves for their job aren't pros. Just fools. Rude. Who the heck names themselves Rude? Do you think that's actually on his birth certificate, or do you think he came up with that himself? Well, I don't buy that. Goodbye. Relax, she's not a child. Let her have her way. People work to live, not the other way around. True. I know, the materia, right? I have it stored in a safe place. Follow me. Where the hell are we? Where did we go? Oh, is this your house? Wait, is this an... Do you have a secret underground lair like the Seventh Heaven did? Or Final Heaven? Whatever. I've been hearing that ever since I was little. Before I was born, Wutai was a lot more crowded and more impressive. You see what it looks like now, right? Just a tourist trap. After the war, we got peace, but we lost something else. Now look at Wutai. That's why, if I had lots of materia, I could... Listen, Yuffie. I don't care about the history of Wutai or your feelings. I'm not here to hear your big crybaby backstory. I just want my shit back. You got our materia. I want it back now. Please, cry me a river. Cloud is that guy. If you give it back now, we'll drop the whole thing. I know that. This switch, the lever on the left, materials in there. You're full of shit, aren't you? Those are crocodile tears, aren't there? That switch lever on the left, materials, and we're gonna pull it and we're gonna fall into a crocodile pit. Oh, so that's why we have that lever, Kronk. All right, pull the lever, Kronk. Flip the left lever. Whoa! Never trust anyone that easily, you bitch! I am not that stupid! Then materia's mine, tough! You want your materia? Then go find it yourself! Yeah, that's right. That's when and when you're looking for materia, remember you gotta steal it. Steal. Get it? See ya! Bitch. Ugh. Well, how do I get these guys out of there? What happens if I flip the right lever? Okay, so it was gonna happen no matter what. Cool. But you still pulled the left lever. You know, you're right. Oh, I'm so mad. Yuffie! And this is why I will never forgive her. Big fat crocodile tears. Illusion of choice at its finest. It's great. Oh, wait. Oh, so, right, hang on. I almost forgot. There is one thing I need to do in there. I just want to double check so I didn't miss anything. So, if you head over here, and you head down here... Turtle Paradise number 6. Drink at the Turtle's Paradise and talk about Wutai. To find Turtle Paradise, look for the big pot outside. That was the last Turtle Paradise poster I had to look for. So, I think that was the last side quest we had to do for that. Limit might be blind, but blatant lies? No, I just assumed that there was only one option. Sir, I have all of the posters. Please reward me. Have you been reading all the flyers? Yeah, I read all the flyers. I'm trying to get the thing. Or am I not doing this right? Hang on. So I found all 6. Return to third. You have to rent a pub outside, initiate the side quest. Well, I'll make it if you found steps above. So it'll be autocomplete if you read the steps above. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah. I read all the posters, so... Sir! Seems like the town got really lively since you arrived. Did anything happen? Congrats, you found all 6 flyers of the Turtles' Paradise. How wonderful. Now here's your prize, just as we promised. Power Source, Guard Source, Magic Source, Mind Source, Speed Source, and Luck Source, and a Mega Elixir. Please come again to Turtles' Paradise. We're looking forward to seeing you. There we go, side quest done. A promotional campaign that has its poster in some girl's basement. Listen, maybe Yuffie stole it. Gives all the sources to Tifa. You would. Alright, and now we just need to head to the Wutai Pagoda, according to this. Alright. It's not a crime to love your wife? Listen, I love my wife too, but I try not to give her too much special attention, otherwise she's going to get a big head about it. They also had a poster in some kid's room in Midgar, and maybe they stole that poster! I'm just saying, maybe a lot of kids really like turtles. Like that one zombie kid. Freeze! You're from Wutai, are you? Yes. I can't stand liars. Leave this tower at once. Dang it! Where the heck do you want me to go? Oh, apparently I need to go left here. I don't know how they expected you to know to do this. So apparently you're supposed to go over here and hit the gong here. I don't know why they wanted you to do this. I would focus on your wife, but giving blades to Nia sucks ass. Nia's not a great character for that. Freeze! You're from Wutai, are you? Yes. I can't say liars leave to say. Oh my god. Okay, is that not what I'm supposed to do? Wait. Oh, wait! Oh my god, I'm dumb. That's not where I'm supposed to go. Apparently I hit the gong, and apparently there's something that shows up if I do that. Oh my god, there was a secret doorway. How the hell did I not notice that? Rolled another one on my spot check. Oh, hi, Yuffie. It looks like you're in a spot of trouble there. It'd be a real shame if I had, like, if I didn't have materia with me right now. Let go. I said let go. Hey, who do you think Ow! What are you doing, jerk? You! Oh, Santa? Is that you? Oh my god, it's Santa! Oh my god. Don Cornetto? Don Cornholio?
Oh, hi. I finally got a new cheeky fire. 2 for 1, in fact. 2?
Hey, let go of me! You're going to regret this. No! Why is freaking Hornio Man here? Listen, I know we need to go save them, but items. Swift Bolt and an Elixir. Ooh, those are going to be very helpful for later. Hang on, let me sort my items really quick just so I can make sure we have this set up right. There we go. Is my equipment good? Hang on. Fire Ring. Protects from fire attacks. It's fine. Vincent, what do you got? Protect Vest that raise vitality and protects against poison. Yeah, that's fine. Corneo never got over getting with Thunderhead. There he is! It's Corneo! Don't let him get away! Attack! Ah, you're kidding me. You seriously started attacking me? whatever, fine. Just mash the attack button and hope for the best, I guess. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I probably should use my items. You know what? We'll have Cloud attack, and we'll have Vincent be the one who finishes them off, I think. You know, as long as we don't get affected with anything. Okay, Vincent, you use the... grenade. Actually, no. Bolt plume. Yeah, use the bolt plume. There you go. Oh, god damn it, you fell asleep, didn't you? Yes, you did. It's fine. Use the grenade against them. Fire in the hole! S-mine? What the hell is an S-mine? I'm going to assume it's a weapon you can throw or something. I mean, I can probably check for that. S-mine. Is there a way for me to check a little bit faster? Oh, freaking shoulder buttons. Why did I think? S-mine is explosive damage on one opponent. All right, so it's probably a better grenade, I assume. Oh my god, this actually let us out here. Okay. Sorry, I was just double checking to make sure I didn't miss any items around here. Thank god this place gives you free sleeps, though. I know I have to rescue Yuffie and Elena, but I'm tired. I just fought a bunch of soldier dudes. I gotta heal up. You know, it might take a few days for me to heal up, too. I'm sure Yuffie and Elena will be fine for a few days, right? And then later I just find that... Oh, hi! Where are you two heading off to? Elena. Corneo's good at escaping. Elena. Let's go, Rude. We'll give them a taste of what the Turks can do. That sounded okay. If he has Elena, that's going to make things a little difficult. And, okay, Corneo took Yuffie from us. And without Yuffie, there's no way we'll get our material. I love that Cloud's not even thinking about saving Yuffie. His only thought is, yeah, well, we kind of got to save Yuffie, otherwise we don't get our materia back. Don't misunderstand. We have no intention of joining you. We're only agreeing to not fight each other for now. That's fine. We have no intention of cooperating with you either. Now, which direction did Corneo run off? Nice attitude. Here's a clue. It's the most obvious place. So we gotta go to Mount Rushmore? That's probably the safest bet. Oh my god. Man, I'm gonna have to rely on throwing items the entire time, aren't I? Something tells me that's exactly what's gonna happen. Alright, quick save then. How am I gonna live with, like, no, like, materia to work with? If Cloud put that dress back on, Corneo would come running? I mean, to be fair, if we look at the key items, we still have the blonde wig, the silk dress, the diamond tiara, and sexy cologne. And hell, we got bikini briefs too. Get a drink in, thanks for a reminder. Bachan! I'm gonna mute the audio. Water, please! Thank you! Oh, Bachan, you didn't bring me water! Well, pretend you brought me water. Ba-boom! Goodbye. Alright, so I'm just gonna assume they're up here somewhere. Unless the game wants to tell me otherwise. Okay, so according to the game, it's saying I should probably bring in Barrett. Or the guide. Should I bring in Barrett? You know what? I'm gonna try this without Barrett because we're badasses. We don't need Barrett. We can do this all by ourselves. You're finally here. Let's split up. You do whatever it takes, but don't endanger Elena. Don't worry, one won't do anything to hurt Yuffie. For now. It's weird that we're actually working with these guys. Alright, I guess I'll follow Rude to see if there's anybody here on the left here. No. Not here. Chat, do you believe in my ability to be able to overcome all these enemies without having to use any limit breaks or anything? Actually, you know what's a good idea? I probably should build up my limits, and then I'll go into the boss fight if there is one. I think that makes a lot of sense. Does limit have it in them? Let's go consult. At least we're getting plenty of X potions out of this.
For an all-out attack!
Yo, Westford, thank you so much for a raid. I really appreciate it. Something spoilers. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm a variety streamer that plays the games never played through before, currently doing FF7. Hope you're having fun with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Let me guess, a character died with blonde hair, and I'll leave it at that. Also, we just got an RNG fortune reading. Oh, Genius Slots, come on out, spin those wheels. We got an important question for you now. Sagami asks, does Livit have it in them to be able to overcome this upcoming boss? And she says... Oh, well. Typical, never going to get a straight answer from this girl, and at any point in time will I. She's just going to assume, no, you can't do anything. Bold of you to assume, though. Thanks, Genie, much appreciated. Always count on you. I swear, one of these days she will actually learn how to do her job. That was a while ago. Mm-hmm. But still, hope you were having fun with Xenoblade 1. Don't mind me, I'm just currently trying to save Yuffie, and by save Yuffie, I mean save my materia. Stop fooling around, the enemy's not going to wait for us, you know. It's gotta be here somewhere. Is he up here? I mean, go in and check. Yeah, I think the strategy here is like try to build up our limits as quickly as we can. And if Sid ever gets his limit, we just back out of here and run. Dance. What does dance do? Does it inflict fury? Oh, please give me fury. That'd be fantastic. You stole my MP! Well, that doesn't really matter, does it? It's fine. Getting fury is not, like, if we lose MP, it's not that bad. We can't even cast magic at the moment anyway. All right. Vincent is at least getting kills in, so that's actually really good. Hopefully, we'll be able to get his limits sooner than later. At least ideally, that should be the setup right now. Okay, if we head south of here... There you are! Let me go! Delicious, scrumptious. I think I just found a new hobby. Tying women up to giant statues? What shall it be? Should I take her? Hey, I'm a Turk. You can't get away with this. Or maybe her. Oh, God. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have taken those rope lessons more seriously. I made my choice. My companion for the nights will be... I really hate this man. This man freaks me out. The cheerful one. Grossness. Isn't Yuffie like 16 years old in this game? Don't mess with me, old man. You don't even have any materia. Oh, and she's saucy too. Wee.
All right, that's it.
Hee-haw! What's going on? Who's there? Oh man, Cloud!
Wee, long time no see. Don't tell me you forgot. Maybe God forgiven ugly. Oh my god. You know what? Maybe Sid is actually pretty great. Maybe God would forgive ugly blank IQ, but I won't. I don't care what you're doing so much as the idiotic way you're doing it.
Be quiet! None of you know how much I've suffered since then! It's a long story, but...
Are we actually going to get a sad cryberry baby backstory? I don't really give a damn! You're going to let him go or else I'm going to break your arm! Thank you.
You guys are serious? Good, good. This time, I'm not fooling around either. Why did you kill my little apps? I'm gonna make you play with my new pet, so you won't interfere in my search for a bride.
All right, well, it can't be worse.
Raps, come here!
She is actually 16? Oh, great. Oh, great, it's a big wyvern. Fantastic. Well, it's a good thing that Sid is pretty close to a limit then.
You have arrow 3?
Oh, no.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Hang on. I may need to use an item on myself here. Sid, jump on his face. Oh, we're going to need all the healing items here. Okay, good damage there. Scorpion tail, that's fine. Game poison isn't the worst thing in the world. Oh god, here comes another arrow 3. Don't target Cloud! Why do you keep targeting Cloud with arrow 3? Oh my god, I'm so mad. Vincent, throw a heal on Cloud! Sid. Oh, is he dead? Ha! You think I needed Barrett for that? Easy, boys! Oh, we just got finishing touch. Nice! Chat, remind me again, when it comes to level 4 limits, those are tied to side quests, is that correct? I just want to confirm before I try to grind out Cloud. With the way Rap is acting, I think you want to blow Cloud up. Thank you, Sagami. Peace ring, hello, I will gladly take that. Let me catch up really quick to make sure. Okay, so you get the peace ring, and then you're good to go. Oh my god, why is it taking so long to get all the gil? Why is it taking so long to gain? Why is it taking so long to gain all the gil? Whatever. Level 4 limits are side quest stuff. Okay, so I won't be able to get Cloud any higher than at this point then. You technically already have a level 4 item already. I think you're correct, but I don't think it's a Cloud related one. They each have an item needed. You already have one at least. Okay.
Wait. Just wait a second.
Shut up!
Just listen to me. It won't take long. Why do you think a bad guy like me would swallow his pride and plead for his life? 1,
because he's ready to die. 2, because he's sure to win. 3, because he's clueless. What would happen if I select one of these? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna say it's because he's sure to win. Nah. Ready to die?
Wrong! Yeah! I'm so pissed! Once I push the button, they'll fall and we'll have squashed tomatoes!
Damn. So this is how a loser lives?
I guess I have the last laugh!
No, that would be us.
Yeehaw! What's going on? Who's there?
Hi, Reno. You here to shoot him in the face for us? It's because you robbed the mafia boss? I mean, you're not wrong.
The Turks!
You knew this was gonna happen ever since you leaked that secret. We're gonna have to take care of you. Personally.
Damn it! Then they're all coming with me! Ugh.
Yo, did he just get a knife thrown in his face? Good timing, Rude. How are you even holding on there, bro? Let's get to work. Yo, stomp over his fingies.
Yeah! Stomp on his fingies!
All right, Corneo, this will be over quick, so listen up. Why do you think we went all the trouble of teaming up with those guys to get you? One, because we're ready to die, because we're sure to win, because we're clueless? Number two? All wrong.
No, wait, stop!
And that's how they died. Is that how I'm gonna die one day? I hope not. I like pretty ladies too. The correct answer was... because it's our job.
Oh, thank you very much. I never thought you'd come.
Elena, don't act so weak. You're a Turk.
Yes, sir.
So can I get my materia back now? Thanks for today. Yeah, this is Reno. Yes, I'll get on it right away.
Is that the company?
Yeah, they want us to find Cloud. So another boss fight with no materia? I love how Rude is awkward about it. Are we on? No, today's our day off. Why is Reno, Rude, and Elena actually kind of cool? You guess reception standing on the edge of Mount Rushmore? I'm sure that they have like plenty of reception there, theoretically.
Hey, who cares about that? Get me down!
Yuffie, can I have my materia back now, please? That was a really annoying fight.
Ew, perfect. Now the material's back in its rightful place.
Uh-huh. I swear I better not be missing a single one of them. Hey, the order is all messed up.
Huh? Oh, it'll be alright. Don't be so picky. Anyways, that sure was close. No, normally I would kick their butts. Boom! Bang!
Uh-huh. That Corneos guy's a real pain.
I'd rather deal with my dad than with that guy.
You know, some of those Turk guys are pretty good. We just leave her. Oh my god. We really do give zero cares about who Yuffie and what her problems are.
At least after all that, we got the materia back.
What do you mean we?
Now come on, everybody. Let's continue our journey. Hey, wait. Oh, all right, here, I'll give this to you guys. Here, look.
Received MP absorb materia. Thank you, I guess.
Come on, wait. No matter what you think, I'm going with you. Next time.
After all that work, we didn't get any fleshing out on Yuffie whatsoever.
What was the point of all that? I guess we got a little bit of backstory for Yuffie, so that was kind of nice, I guess. But aside from that, though, like, you get to send a materia again. Yay! I'm so happy! Let me go rest first. Ugh. Well, unsurprisingly, Cloud is the first one to finish their level 3 limits. Now the question is, who? I'm trying to remember, what was the item that I had that would give me level 4 limits again? It's not the Peace Ring. Peace Ring protects against Berserk Fury and Silence. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, you have Cosmo Memory. That's what it was. Cosmo Memory. Learn skill Cosmo Memory. I assume this is related to... Red 13. So if I were to... So I'm guessing I won't be able to use it until he's maxed out on level 3, right? I'm gonna assume that's probably the case. That is correct. Sounds fair. Well, we got our materia back. Let's think about this here. How's Vincent's limits coming along? He is still only level 1. Fantastic. And same for Sid. How's everybody else coming along? Barrett, you're at level 2. We'll worry about that later. Tifa, you are still working on your level 2 as well, unfortunately. We probably should work on Aerith sooner than later, considering how far we are going along. Chat, I think I know when a certain thing is going to happen. So my question is this. Should I probably just focus on Aerith for the rest of the game until a certain point? Or do you think I should, like, keep her out of the party? I'm trying to debate on it because I don't want Aerith to get too much attention at the same time, though. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Because I do want to try and get her level 4 if I can help it. Decisions. And Yuffie is still on her level 1 too, right? Yeah, she's still on her level 1. Ugh. I'd focus on Aerith. Her next limit is also bonkers. That's also fair. All right, if we are going to use Aerith, let's swap in... Unfortunately, we do need Vincent because we need him to get his kills in, so we'll work on Vincent as well to get his limits up. You have a party member who is also from Wutai? Yeah. Oh! Huh! That's a good point! I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. So apparently doing the Wutai side quest gets a +10 to Yuffie. That's funny. Return to the town and enter the small door below Yuffie's house in the screenshot below. Okay, I'll do that really quick. You know what? We'll bring in Yuffie for a little bit then. I'll organize my materia in a little bit. So if I go over here and enter the house, but actually, before I do anything, I'm kind of curious. What is that MP? That MP absorb. Attacks with paired material absorbs MP at the same. What? Oh my god! I can absorb MP while attacking? Okay, that's pretty cool. So if I use like a fire materia with it, then it just like lets me steal MP. It's blue materia though? Yeah, so you have to pair it up with like something. I think I understand that. So it can't have been used by itself. That makes sense. Hello, what do we have here? Chest, open. HP absorb materia. Oh, is this the same idea as the MP materia? I'm going to assume yes. Yep. Okay, so basically I have 2 materia that can allow me to heal or steal MP. That's kind of interesting. So basically if I can pair it up with something, So it would have been worthless by itself. Also, the weapon store is now willing to sell you weapons, and some which are quite... Ooh, let's head over to the weapon shop then. Hi, I'd like to make some purchases. I got a whole bunch of monies earlier. We're gonna sell some of the best blades right out of the furnace, so strike while the iron's hot. Well, easy come, easy go, I guess. Oh my god, that's actually a pretty decent weapon in terms of the materia slots. This one is yeah, these materia slots are real nice, actually. Yeah, let's buy all of these. Oh boy, now I'm gonna have to sort all of these weapons again. All right, give me a quick sec. Yeah. Okay, so apparently going to the Wutai Pagoda, we can now do some stuff there. All right. Let's see here. Let's equip our stuff really quick, though. What do we want? As much as I like the double, I think more materia slots is more important. So we'll go with, yeah, the more materia slots we have, the better, I think. Fire ring is good. I'm going to give the peace ring to Cloud, though. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to figure out the materia later. All right, Aeriths. Fairy Tail is probably the best thing that we have right now. Yeah, Fairy Tail is the best thing that we have. The silver armlet is probably the worst thing we have right now. Let's give her the gold armlet. Do we have anything better than the gold armlet at the moment? Not for Aeriths at the moment, I think. Well, I mean, we could give her the platinum bangle, maybe? Or... No, actually, no, this is fine. And the white cape protects against frog and small. That's perfectly fine there. And Yuffie, pinwheel. And your best weapon you have right now is the razor ring. The magic shuriken is stronger, but there's less... the problem is there's less materia on there, so I'd rather keep the more materia. We'll give you the gold armlet, and I don't think there's anything better for you at the moment. Fairy ring. Poison against darkness. That's fine. There's one thing you would not fully commit to in Wutai necessarily until you have all 4 E skills materia if you want to max them all out, but I also argue that is absolutely unnecessary. Would not fully commit to Wutai necessarily until you have all 4 E skill materia. You know what, Sagami? I'm gonna commit. I am going to commit. Well, not commit to Wutai, but I'm gonna commit to getting the 4 E enemy skill materia. Just because I want to try and get all of them. Because I'm a weirdo like that. Okay, let's see here. How do we want to do this? I think Aerith is just going to be our dedicated summoner again. Yeah, just make Aerith a dedicated summoner. Oh my god, they really... Wow, they really messed up my... They really messed up my weapons. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Aerith is going to be the dedicated summoner. Is there anything else I want to do? Okay, we'll also give the... what do we want to do here? I'd keep the enemy skill guide in mind in concerning Wutai. Yeah, let me pull that up really quick. There are 3 enemies involving Wu-Tai according to this guide. All right. Before I do that though, let me figure out what I want to do here. Let's see. Okay, Aerith, you're going to take this all, and we're going to have you give the... restores the heal, right? I'm pretty sure restores heal. Trying to decide how I want to set this up here. I think we'll keep Cloud on long range just because I like having long range on Cloud. How do I want to do this? I think we want to give an all effect onto Aerith's. Yuffie, well, Yuffie could do an all, theoretically. She's not going to be attacked. Yeah, you know what? Let's give one all to Yuffie, actually. So that way she can do an all something. Revive magic would also be good. You know what? Let's put 1 revive on Aerith's. Yeah, that's fine. Gotta put out trash and get to bed. No worries, Spectre. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good night. Let's see here. What should we do here? Actually, now that I think about it, what else is there left to do here? Do I want to use the... Hang on a second. Begin the quest. Try to make sure you've seen your party. Do I want to do the Wu-Tai Pagoda right now? Sagami, let me ask this. Should I do the Wu-Tai Pagoda right now, or should I wait for later? That's why, if I want to do the enemy skill thing that you mentioned, not all of the Pagoda? So maybe I should wait on this then? I think I should maybe wait on this then. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on that for now. 4/5 is fine. Decisions. What do I want to do? Let me finish organizing while I think about it. Okay, if Aerith is going to be my dedicated magic caster, she has a revive and she has a restore. Maybe she should also get an added effect? I think added effect will actually be... Actually, I don't know if added effect is any good. I think added effect is good. I'm just trying to decide how I want to do it. Oh, wait, what does Elemental do again? I think Elemental protects you. Adds element to an armor thing. Never mind. I keep on getting them mixed up. If you want to have 4 maxed out enemy skills material, don't complete the pagoda. Although I'm not sure what you're even going to do with 4 of them. Just for funsies. I'll be real. It's mostly for funsies at this point. I'm just trying to figure out how to deck these guys out right now. Restore is cure. What was the one that lets you... Which one's the one that lets you... Oh, shoot. I don't remember which enemy skill is which. Oh, shoot. This is actually really annoying. How do I check which enemy skill this is? I guess if I highlight it, it'll tell me which one it is, right? Okay, so this enemy skill is the one with the most. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so if we're going to keep this enemy skill, put that over here just for easy sorting. Can you add effect and MP seal? I can definitely do that for Aerith or Yuffie. I cannot do it for Cloud. Oh, wait, I can't do it for Cloud. Never mind. All right, let's give that over. Actually, no. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. If Aerith is going to be healing, I think I'm going to do MP Absorb on... Actually, no. MP Absorb will go on to Yuffie. And we'll combine that with a strong magic spell that we have. What do we have here? How about our... probably lightning? We can go with lightning, I think. Yeah, I feel like lightning is probably the most consistent that we can do. I'll say, hey, Gabby, hope you're doing well. That's where you're at. 2 is too good. 3 is prepared. 4 is over-prepared. It's just for funsies at that point. If multiple E skills don't have a move and are on the same character or hit by a skill, all of them will be learned at the same time. Skills don't have a move and are on the same characters. All in one. Wait, I can put all of them onto one character? I thought it doesn't work that way. I thought we determined that it's not possible to do it all on one character. Even if one has a learn skill, they get hit, the rest will not learn. Oh! So basically, it's better to separate them. That's basically what I'm getting here. I want to separate them. All right, in that case, let's see here. Destruct magic, time magic, revive magic, ice magic, restore magic, fire magic, lightning. There we go. Making pants for your jester costume? Nice, hope that's going well. Don't mind me, I'm just sorting my materia here. HP restore. Actually, HP restore would actually be really good for Aerith now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's give HP restore to Aerith. Oh, actually, no. You know what? MP restore would actually be better on Aerith. Because, like, so that way we can constantly have magic going for her. Yeah, let's go with that setup, I think. Yeah, there we go. MP restore with lightning. Okay, I think that's good. So far, so good. That's good to hear. All right, so all of the summons onto Aerith, revive and healing for Aerith, so that should be fine there. All ice is good for Yuffie. I think I want another all restore if I have one on her. Actually, no, let's not do that. I think we want a heal. Yeah, I think I want a heal because heal is the one that lets you cure status ailments, right? Yeah, let's give Yuffie a heal for status ailments. And Yuffie, ugh. I guess we can give her an all here and put in all. My God, we have so many all materia. That's crazy. I guess we put that with fire. I think we have a level 2 fire somewhere, right? Or destruct. Yeah, I'll destruct. Yeah, let's go with like HP destruct, just because it'd be funny. You can also hit your own enemy with E skills from 1 to learn them. Can you? I actually have no idea. Does anybody know if that works? I'm going to assume it doesn't. I think you need the enemy to do that, right? All right, Cloud is going to be our tank, so let's give him the cover. He has long range, added effects. Doesn't do much for us at the moment. Let's give him counterattack in regards to that. You cannot learn it from yourself. That's what I thought was the case. Okay, we need a steal. Yuffie, do you have enough dexterity to steal things from people? I guess you have the highest dexterity, so I guess we'll give Yuffie a steal. Yeah, let's give Yuffie the steal then. What else do I want here? Sorry I'm being so slow with this. I'm trying to make sure I have the right idea with this setup here. Manipulate. Let's put manipulate on Cloud as well. Long range can go here. Added effect we'll put over here. Ooh, you know what? You know what'd be really good? Added effect combined with time. That'd be really funny, actually. The best part of any RPG is the item sorting. I'm glad you're having fun with this as I slowly figure out what I'm doing here. All steel. Is there anything else I want? Death blow's not that great. Transforms not that great. Gravity might be nice. Enemy skill. I guess we can put this enemy skill on. Yeah, we'll put the enemy skill on Yuffie here. Yeah, that looks about right, I think. And I don't think there's anything here I want to steal from here, right? Barrier's not as good as Big Barrier, so that doesn't really matter all that much here. Yeah, I think we're more or less set up for our materia now. Oh, wait, Cloud. Duh. You know what? Let's steal this all. Yeah, we're going to steal this all. And we're going to combine that with... I don't know. I guess we can combine that with, like... We already have fire, right? Aerith has lightning. Yuffie has... Why am I leveling up this ice? We should level up this ice. Destruct. I guess we can combine it with fire? Sure, we'll give you an all fire. And we'll also give you... I don't know, heckin' no. Extra HP, sure, why not? You already have a cover, so we don't need to give you a cover. We'll give you... I don't need sense. I don't think sense is going to be that helpful for us. I don't heckin' know. You know, I'm just going to put the elementals here just because I can level them up. Yeah, there we go. And Yuffie, combine enemy skill with... I don't heckin' know. Cover, sure, why not? There we go. Took us forever, but we finally figured out our material alignments. Ugh. All right. With all that said and done, let me run around the Wutai area really quick, because I believe there's some enemy skills we can pick up right now. One called Magic Hammer. You can find razor weeds in the fields outside. You'll have to use the manipulate materia to use it. All right. Oh wait, I need a manipulate materia. I just realized. Hang on. Let me get rid of this so I can get manipulate really quick. Where's manipulate? I had it earlier. Where'd it go? Oh, Cloud has manipulate. All right, that's fine. Okay, so if I head outside of Wutai, there should be some enemies I can grab some enemy skills off of right now. Blue Magic Hammer? I'm not entirely sure what it does. We'll see in a moment. Don't mind me, just going to walk around in circles. Walk around in circles. Walk around in circles, yeah. I don't think those are the enemies I'm looking for, right? No, that's not it. Okay, no, these guys are not what I'm looking for. But hey, gives me an opportunity to just beat these guys up in the meanwhile. And also steal some items, I guess. Got anything? Nothing is steal, frick. I'm so glad I added the time stop onto this one, onto Cloud. It makes it so nice because you can basically freely attack these guys. And these guys have nothing to steal. Mother trucker, fine. Whatever. Yuffie limit break. Oh, that's perfect timing. Like I said, I need to get these guys' limits going. Grease lightning. Why must you put that Cartoon Network song in your head? You're welcome. Smoke bombs and 2 Phoenix Downs. I'll take those. Let me double check really quick. Right, so I just need Yuffie to kill all these guys. Good to know. In the fields outside the Wutai area. Okay, so these guys should theoretically show up somewhere around here then. You know what, I'm just going to speed it up. Just so we can make sure these guys actually pop up. There you go! Okay, I guess we're just going to defend, try to rob them, and then manipulate them into attacking us. And they have nothing more stealing. Fantastic. Keep defending. Can't manipulate. Don't worry, we'll do it eventually. Just gotta keep defending for now. Manipulate. Defend. Defend. Okay, so use Magic Hammer on Yuffie. Yuffie, you defend. Aerith, you keep defending. Learn Magic Hammer, there we go. I guess we could probably attack the rest of these guys. Use Magic Hammer on Cloud. Spaz voice. Ah! Good dodge. There we go. Magic Hammer. So, from what I can tell, Magic Hammer is all about just, like, stealing your... all about just, like, stealing attacks or something like that, as far as I can tell. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Well, stealing MP, rather. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Let me see what it actually does. I could probably cast it, like, right now. Wow, I missed! What an amazing ability! I'm so glad I spent all that time trying to learn an ability that completely whips. Thanks, game. Ugh, whatever. When you hear it, it always goes to the Jabberjaw one. I do love... Oh, hey! We got Fury off of Aerith. That's actually pretty nice. It's a good way to level up our limit breaks at the very least. All right, and the other Wutai related one is you can find this enemy on the beaches around Wutai. So we want to go to the beaches as far as I can tell. So we want to go over here, I think. Is this how you do it? I'm looking for a specific enemy that has, what's the name of the ability? Death Force. Oh, that sounds terrifying. There it is! All right, let's manipulate him. And let's see if we can also steal an item from this guy. Can't manipulate. Stole an adamant bangle. But you're supposed to be the leader of the Diamond Clan. Oh my god, you take freaking forever. All right, defend, and we might as well do a cast. Oh, hey, we manipulated him. There we go. Okay, now we just need to use Death Force on Cloud. Defend. Defend. Learn enemy Death Force. Cool. Defend. Death Force on Yuffie. And defend. Perfect. And now we can take this guy out. Oh my god, he has a lot of defense though. This is a big turtle, man. At least he doesn't hit that hard, so that's good. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna use a strong ice magic on this guy. Oh wait, he has MP barrier though. That's the most annoying thing about this guy. Oh wait, he missed though, so he should be able to get a ton of damage off of that. Okay, not as much damage as I would have liked, but still. You know, Yuffie's the one who actually needs to kill things right now. So you know what? I'm actually going to let Cloud and Aerith sit back and have Yuffie be the one who tries to finish this guy off. Keep on defending, Aerith. Oh my god, how much health does this guy... You know what? Maybe I should have used Sense after all. Because, man, the worst part about, like, grinding, trying to kill an enemy is knowing whether or not you're actually going to get turned off. Oh, actually, even better. I have a better idea. How about we use, well, let's use a flamethrower on this guy. I know he's a water enemy, but he doesn't resist fire, right? He resists fire. Okay, I probably should have realized that. It's fine, it's fine. We got plenty of HP. Ooh, we got Yuffie limit break, though. Yeah, let's use the grease lightning on him. Knock him out, Yuffs! Wow, that basically did no damage. I don't think Yuffie is that underleveled right now, right? I haven't used her in forever, but she's not that bad. Theoretically. It's probably the barriers that he's putting up right now that's making this really annoying, honestly. I probably could... You know what? I'm going to speed things up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Thank you for actually defeating that enemy, Yuffie. Here we go. I think Tauros just has a big defense up. Yeah, I think that's entirely it. All right, I think those are the only things in Wutai that we can grab right now in terms of enemy skills. So that's pretty good. Let me see what these actually do. So Death Force, you use it on one of your party members, will apply the Death Force status on them, which will protect them from instant death attacks. That sounds pretty nice. And the other one was Magic Hammer, will drain the enemy of 100 MP. That still sounds amazing. Admittedly, it's probably not going to be as useful as other things I could be doing, but I'm not going to complain too hard. Is there anything that we can buy here? I think we already bought everything we wanted from here, right? Yeah, I think we're good here. I'm trying to think, is there any other enemies I want to farm right now? Or like, I'm looking at the time right now, it's almost like midnight my time. Because I'm trying to think, is there any other side quests we can do right now besides Wutai related stuff? Was the bangle you stole any good? Oh, that's a good question. Let's go check. The bangle... no. I mean, it raises my defense by a ton. It goes up by 43 points. The problem is it only has 2 materia slots. That's not worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it at all. Oh, well, it's fine. Let me think. Is there anything I want to do right now? I'm trying to think if there's anything of note we can do right now that we can farm for enemies right now. I don't think we can grab any enemy materia at the moment. We should probably grind for Yuffie, honestly. Yuffie is little under-leveled compared to the rest of us at the moment. Yeah, Cloud is like way over-leveled compared to the rest of the party right now. I think we need to let Cloud die. As much as I hate to say it, yeah, I think we're... Chat, let me... should I grind off screen? I don't think I want to grind off screen though, because I feel like part of the fun is watching me try to get everything. I don't know, because like, I do want to showcase myself getting the limit breaks for the characters, but at the same time, I feel like grinding off screen might not be all that interesting. I don't know. I think we'll just have to be careful with our setup. Yeah, I think we're just going to have Yuffie, Aerith, be worked on for the next couple of streams, and we'll see how it goes from there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. All right, before we do that, though, let me double check if there's anything I can do right now. 50-50 on grinding limit breaks. There are some you like to see reaction to, but at the same time, grinding is handy. Grinding is grinding? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably worth it to do it on stream. So I think we'll just call it here for now. Yeah, I think we'll just call it here for now. And we'll just work on Yuffie and Aerith's for the upcoming streams, so that way we can have them ready. Because, you know, it's a good thing to try to get Aerith ready with her level 3 and level 4, because you never know. You probably need them sooner or later, right? Yeah? You know, Aerith. You know, because Aerith is the best party member. We want to make sure she's all prepared before a special big day for her, you know? Anyway. Everyone, thank y'all for coming out tonight. I really appreciate y'all being here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. People really like to focus on Aerith. They must be biased. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I just feel like Aerith needs a little more special attention than other people. Because, like, you know, there's just a hole in her heart that we need to fill with love. Yeah, let's call it love. Anyway, next stream will be tomorrow night. I think we'll do more Final Fantasy. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think I'll do more Final Fantasy tomorrow night. I have nothing special going on right now. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube, where I post stream updates and channel shenanigans. Alternatively, y'all can hit up the Discord server, where we talk about anything and everything. We're a very friendly bunch in there, and we're always welcome to any new faces. We also do movie nights in there every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently doing a superhero movie marathon in there, and we're going to be watching Venom on Monday. If you guys want to check that out, consider hitting up the Discord server where we host it. All right. Well, if you guys have a new raid message that isn't already in the raid message pile, feel free to let me know. I'm going to find ourselves a raid target and then look at the raid message list. Okay, let's see who's streaming right now. Ooh, really? Huh. You still fond of mugged by a child you sent earlier? I mean, we could go with that. Who'd we go for? Okay, Minecraft villager. It's not my fault. I'm trying to do a not Chrissy Alley. Oh, I'm blanking on her name. She played Stifler's mom from American Pie. Oh, I forgot the actress's name. I feel bad. I was just like thinking about her when I was doing that. You know, funny thing, she's actually in the Minecraft movie, and she gets married to a Minecraft villager. It's amazing. Anyway, I guess we'll raid. Oh, I'm so torn between two people right now. I guess we can go with Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go with Okami of games. They're currently playing 3D Dot Game Heroes. How about we give them all the love? And we will raid with, as Sagami so kindly suggested with the raid messages earlier. What's a good emote to go with this? You know what? Let's go. Let's go with Kirby. Kirby's a child, right? Bugged by a child. If you're not subscribed and don't have access to the emotes, all good. Just raid with the message. Like I said, we're going to be raiding Okami, who's playing 3D Dot Game Heroes. Until tomorrow night, everybody, y'all stay safe. Take care of yourselves. And remember, love always. Good night, everyone.